I'm hitting live. Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to Halberd. We are playing some Smash Bros tonight. I got some people with me. We got Jake. Say hi, Jake.
Hi.
And we got Ty from the Lords of the Trident. He's right above my
Yo,
head.
yo, yo! What's up, fellow TikTokers? We're gonna be doing the Benadryl challenge tonight, but instead of Benadryl, it's gonna be alcohol.
That sounds like
Nice.
normal.
That's right. It's the normal life challenge. Woo! Hashtag lit.
I keep forgetting. Wait, is it 5-4 or 4-5? It's right above my head, but I can't see it in real life.
54 DSL. So if you need epic internet for all you elite gamers out there, 54 DSL, baby.
Wait, I didn't realize you really named the arena Karl Marx's Watery Grave.
Yeah, I did. It was, I don't know why I did that. It was really more like one of the only things I could think of off the top of my head. It's like, quick, make an arena. What do I name it?
You know what's in it. Like, it's such a clear choice. Karl Marx's Watery Grave. Can somebody look up how Karl Marx died?
I'm pretty sure it wasn't in a watery grave.
Let's check real quick.
I want to say that I know
Marx.
like 100% that it wasn't in a watery grave, but
He died in London.
I mean, you know,
1883.
you just gotta add a little bit of pirate flair to Karl Marx to make it interesting. Hey, we'll share all of our resources and it'll put you in a watery grave. I don't know.
that's exactly what he sounded like.
The proletariat will rise again in the watery grave.
Yeah, out of the watery grave.
Out of the watery grave. Slightly Irish somehow. I don't know why.
It's surrounded by like water. Like Ireland is.
Oh yeah,
it's
Ireland
pretty,
is water. Yeah.
It's pretty waterlocked, so that would make sense
Right.
to be a communist Irish pirate. Jake, what do we got? How did Karl Marx die?
Well, I don't know, but I can tell you that London, England is only 5 out of 10 too much water, IGN.
I hate when they give those ratings. That's the worst. All right, well the mystery still persists. Then,
It
yeah.
continues.
We
It's
don't
in
know.
progress. I'll let you know.
Once we get to the bottom of this mystery,
Look on in between matches.
yeah, keep scanning the Wikipedia page in between rounds here. Well,
I mean,
Ty drops
I'm up on the
her head, but-
Wikipedia page right now.
Legacy.
Ty, did you cancel the match?
What? I'm sorry. I didn't. I'm looking at Karl Marx's death too much here.
Look,
Let's see. It eventually brought on bronchitis and pleurisy that killed him in London. Pleurisy. I know what bronchitis is, but I don't know what pleurisy. Pleurisy, also
just
known
more
as
words to look up.
pleuritis, is an inflammation of the membranes that surround the lungs and line the chest cavity.
oh,
It can result in sharp chest pain while breathing. It's pretty metal. So he died from
Chris
a
Barnes for that.
common cold
Oh, well.
in a watery grave. He drowned and then died from
dude,
a common
he
cold.
probably
Drowned
died
in his
like
mucus.
yeah, in his own like fluids.
Oh,
So-
there you go. So
Yeah,
it works. It works.
He could have.
Mucusy grave.
Yeah. Karl Marx's mucusy grave.
Mucusy grave.
It's not as like catchy,
True.
but
I don't know if I have enough. I don't know if I have enough characters for mucusy grave. I don't think I do.
True.
you gotta.
Wait, no, it would be the same amount as watery, wouldn't it?
It's gotta be close.
I'm bad at math. That's why I'm a musician.
I've never tried to spell mucusy, so.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, how
It's
is
not.
mucusy a real word?
Yeah, it's not a word that I throw out there
Is
very
it-
often.
Maybe
Prob-
mucus filled.
Oh,
I
yeah.
that reminds me of that. Oh Lord, it reminds me of the
Now
time.
drop the bomb. Dun, 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 drop the bomb.
Oh,
Y'all
like that
ready for this?
DDR song.
Yeah. So
love
Heidi
it.
and I have been running because we're lame, I guess.
That's fair.
And we were worried. We're like, well, what are we gonna do when it gets all cold outside and shitty, and we don't want. Like, it's not that we can't run outside, but we really just don't want to.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I feel
And
that.
so.
No, I know.
So we're like, well, maybe we'll just get really good at DDR. And so we, because I bought a DDR.
No, I'm not.
I bought a DDR pad for Heidi for her birthday.
Yeah.
And it's like a nice one that connects to like a computer via USB.
Oh, like
so
USB.
So we're doing what is it called?
Stepmania.
Stepmania, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
You know.
I do. One of my other friends got real into rhythm games with his wife, so it's
nice.
I guess that's just a thing that people do.
People do with their wives.
Yeah, you know. you gotta keep things interesting.
Right. You're like, hey baby, tonight how about we play some DDR?
Get out the dance pad.
Want me to take you to Rhythm Heaven?
Okay, I tried to use. Oh, because it's not real. Did I have the decoy alt smash? What is it called?
Oh, the fake ball.
Yeah. You ever got those fake balls? Colin Scott in the chat.
Oh no.
Welcome, dog.
How is it going,
Join
Mr.
us
Colin?
in the arena.
Good to see you again. Everybody, I just want to remind you, hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, you know, destroy the bourgeoisie and that follow button. All money tonight goes to communism.
Directly.
100%. We're gonna send a check.
And I prepped.
We're gonna send a direct check here.
Yeah, just like to the general concept, not to like a particular organization. Like I'm just gonna like on the envelope, I'm just gonna write the word communism in red ink.
It worked the last couple times.
One, to stay on brand, and two, so that it's just completely illegible.
I mean, somebody deposited it.
Yeah,
so
like it came out.
time.
It came out of the account, so I don't really know. But yeah, no. To prep, I changed my nickname on a Discord server to Senator Bernie Sanders, Democrat, Vermont, and it just weirds people out when they see me typing, which is pretty much the goal. So we did it. Like I started to say something, and then like somebody else was typing, and then like as soon as I started, they stopped immediately, and then like I said what I said, they were like, I was so confused.
I'm once again asking you to support communism.
For your direct donation to communism. Yeah, Colin, we wouldn't have it any other way, dude. Like, I mean, especially
That's how we do.
When
That's how we roll.
When you're in the U.S., literally anything that you do that isn't like hunting homeless people for sport, like anything farther left than that, is communism. So like,
yeah,
it's
there you go.
It's
I was raising money.
Response.
My streams were raising money for Black Lives Matter, and I got an email saying like, well, you're communist. Clearly, you're raising money for communism.
You have.
You know what? That's a great idea.
So
you're like, maybe I can run with this.
Yeah. So we did. So we did.
You're like, well, it was getting colder out, and I was like, I can't run outside. What am I gonna run with? And I was like, donating to communism. It's like,
Yeah.
that's my next move. Right after I download Stepmania.
Now drop that bomb, dun, 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 and share it with all your friends. Dun, 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 dun.
I loved that song. I had DDR Ultimate, I think was the one that I had on PS2. I don't know. It was like the yellow and green cover. That's all I remember about it. But it had like, I think that's why I like listen to Nightcore, is because it's literally like just that music. Like that's it. Like. Or one time somebody was talking about like there was like a thread debating like whether or not baby metal was okay because this was like 2015 or whatever, and I was like dude, it's literally just like DDR music with double bass. Like I love it. And someone was like, it's not called DDR music. And I was like, shut the fuck. Like, do you really think that I think that the official name of that genre is DDR music? Like, are you like, shut up. Like, God. And then I deleted like 300 people off Facebook because I was like, I'm tired of this.
I just saw a really amazing thread on Reddit of two guys like vehemently arguing over bonsai trees. You know, like, well, your bonsai doesn't even look 200 years old. It looks like you just pasted some stupid little felt pad to the top of an old branch. You don't know what artistry is. If it hits you in the face, you jackass. It's like,
that's a completely rational response to seeing a picture of a bonsai tree. Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
Did you guys hear that? Okay, so yes then. Kim came out of the other room to say that. Yes, Grunty, I'm glad you're here, and yeah, it's definitely the official name is DDR Music. So don't forget. Don't forget. That's it. That's the end of it. Don't forget. It's just DDR Music.
I mean, also it's useful anytime that
blow you all away.
Every time you want to exercise but you don't feel like exercising, you just look at your significant other and you be like, you know, we gotta drop that bomb.
Drop that bomb.
Let me see that bomb.
I was like, man, I hope this turns into like a normal sentence, because you were like, you know when you don't feel like exercising, and then you just like look at your significant other. I'm like, for motivation? Like, what are you trying to say, Ty?
Like,
no.
Usually, I mean, like, what I'll say to Heidi is I'll be like, look, either I go out and run, or we're gonna have to invest in like Rascal scooter stocks, you know, because I mean, like, it's gonna go one way or the other. We either gotta. You gotta help me run, or I'm gonna gain like 500 pounds
like,
and I'm gonna wash myself with a rag on a stick. It's like two ways about it.
We can either spend 5 minutes now, or we can invest. We can either drop that bomb, or we can drop racks on refitting our house with a motorized chair to go up the stairs.
Yep.
Interesting.
Hi,
The mic
Kim.
is pretty loud. Ty says hi.
Yeah, it's called humor.
Is Kim gonna
That's
come smash in Karl Marx's watery grave?
In Karl Marx's watery grave? I don't think so. This is not her type of game.
Funny, huh? There's a dude coming. Yeah.
Funny like a clown.
Funny, huh? All right.
Don't
You know what it is.
Rags on a stick. All right, Colin, that's fair, man. I saw an ad for an easier way to wash your own back, which is hyper relevant right now. But like, it wasn't hyper relevant to me. But it was like, it wasn't for people that are too large to. Well, I mean, it was, but it was because they had like bench pressed too much. And like their muscles were like so large that they could not like reach their back to like properly wash themselves. So I got an ad that it was like, are you fucking ripped? And I was like, absolutely not. And they were like, all right, well, you ever want to put like a rag on your back? And I was like,
if I had a nickel, you know, every time I did some reps raw, and like I was able to clean every spot on my body except for one tiny spot on my back, and I was like, that's the spot where all the smells come from. I gotta do something about this big ass smell spot here.
Smell spot.
Classic move. Just having that one like 4 square inch region just directly in the center of your spine.
Yeah.
Hate it.
You know where the smells come from.
Yeah. The reactor core of bottom
Yeah,
of
exactly.
sense. Like, it's just
A lot of people think it's in the abs, but no, it's in that small of the back region that we can't reach. Gotta get a stick.
oh my god. Reflect
Nice.
this, fucks. I'm like crying laughing over this.
Uh-oh.
I'm like, I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
that's
have,
right.
Like,
Biggity bam. I'm not useless. I'm only semi-useless.
Jake, punch him in the chest to death.
No.
Well, I'll do that to Ty, I guess.
Ty with the broken rib cage.
Yeah, well, joke's on you. I'm actually just a big ball of fluff, so.
That is true. and hilarious.
broken
I
curd cage.
suppose.
So, speaking of rags on sticks, everybody's favorite band that I legally can't talk about came out with a new album.
Oh no!
I don't know who that is then.
Yeah, you do. But we talked about it. But
they-
I can't. We talked about it, but I can't.
Do they deal death?
No. I could talk about them.
Oh, I figured. I was
I'm
like,
just,
oh,
there's
we're
only
already,
there is
we're already doing that.
there's-
I was like, you're in trouble, man.
there is only there is literally only one band that I am legally bound by a legal agreement that I cannot say anything about.
Oh, never mind. I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah,
The people that
Those-
Yeah,
those ones.
No, for real. I went to look up. I won't name them, and I will. Like, don't worry. But that is a real story. I mean, I know that you know it's a real story because you were involved in part of it. But like, when I was going to look up like other people's Patreons to like see like how it was structured, all of that stuff. So like in Google, I typed in like Lords of the Trident to then type in Patreon, and it was like Lords of the Trident lawsuit, and I was like, that
Whoa.
can't be right.
Whoa.
And so like I continued to see what was going on, and it was just it was like an archived Reddit thread from like 10 years ago, and I was like, that's wild. Ty must have been like 31 years old when this happened. Like, that's crazy. and
it was funny because like the band was only when it happened. The band was only like, I want to say like 2 years old, 3 years old, maybe something like that. I'm trying to think of exactly what. Yeah, it was like we hadn't been around that long when this happened. When this whole thing went down, so it was like it was pretty nuts.
you were like, this might actually do something.
Well, the funny thing was that at first when I got the first call from the individual from individual A
from the party.
From the party, I thought it was some manager who was interested in like signing Lords of the Trident or something like that onto a deal, because you talk like this, and he's from New York, and I'm a manager in New York, and I represent blah 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 blah, and I want to talk to you about your band, and I was like, oh my god,
Cool.
sorry, I meant to say, oh my god, a manager from New York about my band. This is not so, and then it turned into the whole shebang
It's
that
like,
it was.
I'm taking you
Wow.
to prison. You're like, oh.
Yep.
Like, yeah, no due process, just straight to prison.
Yeah.
You're like, I gotta do a fundraiser of some kind to stop that, and then everyone was like,
Yo,
all
I
right.
bought some discount handcuffs. So I think that's enough to get me qualified as a law enforcement professional here. So.
Nah, you don't have a criminal record. But anyway,
Oh!
yeah, so
Funny joke, ladies and gentlemen.
you must be in that barely majority that doesn't have a criminal record. But
Oh, what? How dare you?
oh
I
my
still
God.
was invincible from the Halo.
Well, that's
I
not
keep-
fair.
Oh, a Troid.
I'm
Oh,
calling Jeff Bezos.
Oh well. Good luck with that.
Ask him to change the rules.
Wait, Ty, did I tell you that day that you were like, yo, what if there's just like a song about like a dragon on it? You're still vaguely New York in this story too. Like, what if there's like a
Right.
song like about a dragon that
Hey,
like,
listen,
has,
Katie, I got this perfect idea for you.
is like lives on like a pile of gold, but like it's actually about Jeff Bezos. And like
Yeah.
and I was like, Jeff, write this down. I was like falling asleep like while that conversation was happening, and I woke up and I went to check my messages, and like I just opened my phone to like scroll through Facebook, and then was like, oh, I have some messages, and I went to look, and there was one from me to me. And it was like a verse and a half of this Jeff Bezos Dragon Horde song, and I was like, are we for real? And I like forwarded it to Jeff. I was like, dude, like I don't remember doing this, but like I was like, we have like honestly most of the lyrics to that song written.
We just need a bitchin' anti-capitalist riff,
Yeah,
like,
exactly. I
oh.
was like, we just need like a riff and some chorus material, and like honestly, this is like this is pretty filled out on the lyrics end of it.
Yeah.
But, like, yeah, it was hilarious that I just like opened my phone and was like, Wait, what did I send myself earlier? And it's the anti-capitalism Jeff Bezos magnum opus.
Well, good. I'm glad I could inspire greatness.
Well, we'll see, but
Yeah.
you at least had a decent idea. We'll see what the execution is actually like, but
I mean, if it's anything like the Claws of the Law, it'll be just perfect.
it'll be like when that's your quality
damn it.
measurement,
Air dodge.
you might be in trouble, but
I have I got a request from a personal friend of both of ours to do a reaction video for their new music video coming out
yeah.
just the other day. Do you know of whom I speak?
Are there any barnyard animals in this band's discography?
In the band's discography.
Well, okay.
The whole discography?
If you have to think, then
It's
then
Bethlehem.
no.
It's Bethlehem.
Oh, okay. So maybe then. But
See, that's
that's
why
not,
I had to
yeah.
think about it. 'Cause
No,
it's like,
that's
well,
that's a
did they?
really fair. It's like,
Uh-oh.
I was like, how many bands? And then I'm like, well, we don't really know any black
Dang,
metal
Grunty.
bands. Like, I could just say Goats, but like, I guess I don't really know. But like, also, yeah, take that, Grunty.
From across the stage.
From across the room. Oh, that was their last life too. I feel super accomplished. Grunty always dunks on me in these games, so like, I feel like I did the right thing.
Uppercut.
Well, I'm still bad.
Did it? Look,
I'll have you know, I played for a whole hour today to prep for this. So
Nice.
this is actually the only time that I didn't, because all of the other times I'm like, I should prep, and the last time I did prep, but like Ty prepped more, and so like it didn't matter. Like
here, I'm gonna. Funny haha
Grr.
grr. He keeps saying grr.
grr.
Thanks.
He's trying to get into the
Yeah.
arena.
Oh, I'm gonna let somebody else kick ass while I change my fighter.
All right,
All right, let's do it.
crack. Jake, you.
I'm gonna
okay,
try
cool.
try somebody I'm really bad at.
Grain. Oh, I was looking at the piranha plant. I was like, Jake, turn green. What are you doing? It's not you. I just
No, not yet.
In my head, you're a piranha plant, I guess.
I'll take it.
Just like forever and eternally. Guys, don't forget to like the video, hit the subscribe button. Join us in the arena. The code is above my head. Check out Ty's work with Lords of the Trident. All that stuff is in the video description.
We do all right.
The most fun independent band on Patreon. Unless
That is
that's
true.
a lying marketing gimmick that would be nigh impossible to verify. So
Well,
like-
we're the most funded independent metal band on
okay.
Patreon.
Oh right, because like Amanda
So-
Palmer still exists.
Yeah, right. Like,
Yeah, like,
or
you're
Amanda
not gonna-
Palmer, or like Pomplamoose, or like whatever. You know, because the
Remember
guy from
Grapefruits?
Pomplamoose, the guy from Pomplamoose invented Patreon. He's the guy who started
yeah.
Patreon. Like,
Oh,
they
wait,
don't need
for
to be in
real?
a band anymore. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I guess technically he would make the most money from Patreon no matter what. Like
Exactly,
if he's the one
exactly.
getting that cut that I give him every month, then like what was I gonna say? Well, Ty, I guess you'll have to like date Neil Gaiman or something if you want to step your crowdfunding game up, or
Yeah, I gotta work
whatever-
on something.
Whatever
I
Amanda
gotta-
Palmer does, you could just like
Oh, that
be
was a bad idea.
insufferable.
Yeah,
And like
I'm working on it. I mean, how am I doing so far? Am I
I've
doing
seen
okay? being
I've seen
insufferable?
some strides, yeah. Like
Yeah. I mean, I've been doing a lot of like heavily targeted ad work, and then people have been commenting on it, and I've been just like trolling the shit out of them, which has been really fun.
I
so-
have seen it. What was I gonna say? Speaking of trolling the shit out of people, I want to stream, and not necessarily like an entire night commitment from anyone, or like not like this where we're like on voice chat, because I don't know who all would join, but I really want to stream the game Among Us.
Oh
which
yeah.
is just like trash talking each other on an iPhone, while trying to solve a murder on a spaceship.
Yeah.
And me and Grunty were playing it for like a couple hours the other night, and it was hilarious because me and them were on voice chat together, but we like still like stuck by the rules of like don't
talk
say
if
if
you're
you're
dead.
we would like talk and like say whatever like dumb stuff to each other, but we weren't like, oh, I'm the killer, or like if we got killed we weren't like it was Teal or whatever. Hold
Right.
on, I think Kim wants to say something to me. What? Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
All I'm hearing is Kim saying something loosely about her fingers, which is
It was about her.
All right, it's up to you and Knuckles.
Her hamster meatball.
Nice.
Whoa, Knuckles pulled through. I thought you were just calling me Knuckles, cause like sometimes we do that, but like Knuckles really was there. Tougher than the rest of them, whatever the line is. It's probably rougher. It's probably rougher than the rest of them.
Rougher than the rest of them. The best of them.
Tougher than Knuckles.
Rougher than Knuckles.
But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, me and Grunty were playing Among Us for like a couple hours the other night, and wait, am I spectating or am I not spectating? We're gonna find out. We just did this thing. It got to a point where, well, okay, initially, so like if you haven't played the game, you are in a different. Everyone's in a different colored like spacesuit, and that's how you can like easily tell people
oh
apart.
god, what happened?
I think somebody just didn't start the match.
Oh, I guess we're playing.
Because I didn't.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Obama.
All right, me and Jake are back in. So, but so at one point we were like, "It's the blue guy," and everyone was like, "Is it?" And then Grunty was like, "Vote blue, no matter who." And I was like, "I'm sold." And so then like I voted, and then like Grunty voted, and like a couple of people were like, "Good enough for me," and like also voted. But so then we just said that every single time. Like every single, like no matter what happened, we were just like,
No matter what color.
yeah, it did not matter what we saw. We were just like Grunty was dead one time and is like dead in the chat. Like no one can see you talk if you're dead. It's like vote blue no matter, like to nobody, like just to say it. And but yeah, so at first people were like, this is stupid. Like shut up. Like stop doing that. But then like eventually a couple people started saying it with us, and it's like a group of like 10 people. So first it's just like me and Grunty saying it, and then like one other person joins in because there's like a recurring group. You can like after the game's over you can choose to like stay with the same people, and so after a while there's like 5 or 6 of us that just immediately are like, vote blue no matter who, and like the one new person is like, what, why? And we're like, you gotta do it, and they're like, okay. And like when we would get other people to start doing it, and it was hilarious, like just to us really, but like it it got to a point where like normally what happens is somebody gets killed, and when you see a dead body, you have a button to report that you found a dead body, and then there's like a group meeting on everyone's iPhone, and you get to discuss who you think the killer is and like what information you have, like where did you find the body, and people will like give alibis. They'll be like, I was on the other side of the ship, like I wasn't anywhere near that or whatever. But you can also, if you just like think you see something suspicious, like if you see something that like only the killer can do, then you can just like call a meeting and be like, hey, I saw this dude do whatever. We should vote them out before they kill anyone else. And so you can just call that emergency meeting like whenever you want. And so it got to a point where as soon as the game would start, me or Grunty would like hit the emergency call button, and people were like, what, why, what did you see? And we're like, vote blue no matter who. And like, and so it's like, why? Well, like, what, why are you doing that? And Grunty was like, we gotta get that pig out of the White House. And they were like, good enough for me, and like would vote. But like
Oh, no.
so like then the people that were like there with us like multiple rounds in a row knew that like if they were auto assigned the blue color to just like go in and change it so that like they weren't blue anymore. So that
That's
like happened to
amazing.
somebody else. But like yeah, there was like 2 people that I mean like legit played like maybe a dozen rounds with us. And they were on board with the vote blue no matter who. Like at the beginning of
That's
the round, like
incredible.
start with 10 people. Oh, and there's dark blue and light blue, so we would just immediately eject 2 people from the ship. And like it tells you when you're wrong. Like so like we would eject somebody and it was like they were not the imposter. And then we'd immediately call another meeting, be like, we gotta get this pig out the White House. And they're like, why? Like what? Like it wasn't real the last time. We're like, yeah, but you gotta do it. It's your civic duty. It's what you have to do. It doesn't
Was it
matter.
ever the imposter when you did it?
Sometimes it was, and that was like really funny because it was just like right out the gate. Because I think there were 2. I think we had it set so that there were 2 imposters. So like honestly, like it was a decent chance. And especially when you know that you're not, because then it's like, okay, well it's like 2 out of 9 then. Like.
Mm-hmm.
But or especially when you know that you are the imposter, and then you're just like, we gotta vote blue. Like, and you're like, yeah, we're just gonna kick some random dude out of the airship here. But like, but yeah. So I really want to play that game with people, and it kind of functions the same. To get other people to join, it kind of functions the same way as this, where like there's just like a code up on the screen, and then you just hit like join public game, and just type that code in. And as long as there's an open spot, you can join
this
it.
This would be great for patrons and stuff.
Oh yeah, that's a good point too. Oh man, that'd be hilarious.
Smash that bell.
To just play it with. Or just have everyone on a voice chat for a patron night and be like, all right. Like who done
that's
it?
what I see a lot of YouTubers do.
Oh yeah.
Is play Among Us with a group of friends all on voice chat and like never use the text function. They just discuss on voice chat and it's hilarious.
The trash talk levels that were in the voice, like I don't know, there was just something like primal about messaging on that fake iPhone that like it just brought out the worst in like everyone. Like there being like a really lazy profanity filter and me just like absolutely not caring what I was saying to anyone on there. It was wild. It was really like the memes about like 2008 Xbox Live and like someone would just be like Katie's the traitor, and someone would be like, why? And I'd be like, shut the fuck up. Like it didn't matter, like right out of the gate. Like they didn't even say anything like offensive. And like I'm just like threatening to like mail them a pipe bomb. And they're like sounds pretty sus. And I'm like, I don't know, man. I just
Oh, I guess you're in league with S.
Yeah,
P.
I'm like, look, just yeah, shit pissed. I was like, just because I had a random violent outburst in the chat does not mean that I had a random violent outburst in the reactor against one of our shipmates. Like that's like sounds
ITR
pretty sus. Jake, flawless alley-oop there. It was a little late, but I really appreciate what you did for the company.
No problem. I'm just standing in the lava here. Oh, okay, that was a bad idea.
Yeah, I guess I'm standing in the lava too. I don't know. I didn't even think that I was. So, Wombo. Oh, I was too late this time.
It's a star man shooting at a Roy.
Oh, now he's in the sky. What a beautiful evening. Guys, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, smash the bell button. Join us in the arena. The code is above my head, above Ty's head. Actually, like, perfectly above Ty's head.
54 DSL.
Sunday.
You want some extreme internet? You sick of AT&T giving you the finger every day? Go to 54 DSL.
Do people still use DSL today?
I think they do, yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know what the difference is.
Okay.
I'm just gonna... I was but a young buck back in those days, and I did not know any technical terminology, so I was like, that's the internets, and like that's all I had. Like, especially because I still had dial-up internet for like longer than most people. So
Same.
like I want to say that I feel like I was in. I had to have been in at least 8th grade, so like when I got non-dial-up internet. So I don't even know what year that must have been, like 2005, or like, yeah, it's probably like 2005 is when I stopped having dial-up internet. To the point where, like, you guys remember Flash animations?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There was one that I was watching, and they had put a little Easter egg, if you will, before the loading screen,
Oh.
and it was like, if you can read this, you need to get high-speed internet. And I sat there and read it for like 35 minutes before the loading screen even appeared. And I was like, that's wild. And then I got high-speed internet, and I was like, hold on, we need to see something here. And I went back, and it was literally like a single frame. Like, you couldn't
Really?
you
Oh
couldn't
my
read it. Like if I didn't know it was there, I wouldn't have known it was there. If I didn't know it was there, I wouldn't have known it was there. But
I have
like,
a
yeah.
I have a fun
So
I
that
have a
was
fun,
the difference between them.
dial-up internet story myself.
Yeah.
I for the longest time, so I was you know, I mean, you know me, and you can extrapolate, right, based on the level of nerdiness that I currently occupy.
Yes.
How nerdy I was as a kid. You know, and just, I mean, picture what it would be, and you're right. You know, you're basically 100% there. And
Guilty.
my parents, when I was very young, my parents finally gave in to all of my caterwauling, and they said, you know, all right, we'll buy you a computer. In 1996, my parents bought a $4,000
Oh my god.
computer for me in 1996.
$4,000.
Yeah, and it was absolutely like 3,000,000% the top of the line. It had a 3.2 gigabyte hard drive in 1996.
Legit,
It
that
was
is off the rails.
Yeah, I had a 200 megahertz Pentium Pro processor, dude. I was playing Redneck Rampage at speeds not that man should never have been able to do. But then, you know, so like I finished all of the games, you know, and whatever, and then I was like, dude, we need the internet, so we got on AOL pretty early, right? So we were on the old America Onlines, and and you know, a little while later, the whole high speed came out, and my parents were like, "Well, you know, we're paying." Both of my parents sound like this in this scenario.
Yeah,
well,
they're Muppets, I guess.
$40 a month for AOL. I don't see why we need $40. We can't afford $40 a month for cable internet, because it was $40 a month back then.
Yeah.
And I'm
I
like,
don't
guys,
even know what it is now, so
yeah,
like
I'm like,
just
guys,
that's just the
it's
thing that I pay for.
it's way better. I need this for school. You know? And they're like, no, you don't. I'm like, yeah, I well, okay, but you know.
Well, okay.
Like you might be right, but I mean.
So I legit made a PowerPoint presentation, and I sat my parents down, and I did a whole PowerPoint presentation about why we need high-speed internet at our house. And it was at this point in the reality that we all lived in, like we were one of the very few families that still did not have high-speed internet, you know?
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
And so, you know, and so it was like, guys, we really need to do this. We were like, really, and I didn't get it, and like they said no, and I went off to college, and college was the first time that I had high-speed internet,
High-speed
like
internet.
in the dorms.
Oh yeah.
Me, you know, like how is that even possible? Is you know, so. And then after I left for college, my mom's work got, you know, like high-speed internet on all their computers.
Yeah.
And then she's like, whoa, what Jesus, this high-speed internet's way faster and better, and I don't have to wait for my email to load up. So I'm like, I was telling you this for years.
I'm glad that also with the high-speed internet, she cleared whatever that throat issue was also.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, she was talking like this before. Now she just kind of sounds like a Midwestern mom, you know.
She's like, I stopped spending all my money on cigarettes to be able to pay for this high-speed internet.
So,
I have a dial-up story.
Oh, tell me.
Not so much a story, but like back when I was always into Super Smash Bros. And so when Brawl was coming out, the hype for it was incredible.
Yeah.
And like I got a Wii like for the purpose of getting Brawl, and like they would reveal all these trailers and stuff and put them on the Smash Dojo website.
Oh, I remember that.
And,
yeah.
In like 2007,
yeah,
I still had dial-up internet, and so I would sit there on the computer for 30 minutes waiting for 2 minutes of this trailer of Brawl to load
to see who it was.
Yep.
And, like, and then you were like, wait a minute, Marth? Oh, who the fuck is Marth?
Well, no, I was more like, who the fuck is Snake? I did not know who Snake was.
That's a fair
But
question.
Sonic was there, and I was like, yes.
You were in on that.
It's Sonic time. I was in on that. That was back when I was just getting... Yeah. No, I grew up with Sonic when I was super young, and then fell out of it a bit in like my pre-teen years or whatever. And then I think because of Brawl, I started getting back into Sonic again.
You're like, wait, this guy's still here.
Yeah.
He's
I
in
had
high
Sonic
school
Heroes.
now.
Yeah.
But he's in high school.
He came with me to high school. To be fair, like with that, like I guess if you also had dial-up internet, you probably missed a lot of the horrifying Sonic things. So like it wouldn't have been. There was no reason for you to be like, I don't need to like get back into Sonic. It was just like, oh yeah, I used to like that. Let me check this out again.
Well, like not long after we got Brawl, we got high-speed internet, and then I started seeing all the things that the Sonic fandom had to offer.
And then I got super
I was amazed and horrified, and it was a time.
And I was like, my name is Jake, and I am a gamer. And no, I know for a fact that like I've said worse things online. It's just the fact that there like is a concrete evidence of you saying explicitly that line that like is hilarious to me. Like trust me, I've said. I mean, like, how long has this channel even existed? Like 6 years. Like, and I was saying dumb stuff online like before that. So like, I just at that point like knew enough to try to like go back and find some and like unlist it.
Yeah.
Like that was it. There were some gems though from early Halberd days, like I went back because like some of them I was like, were we funny or like I don't know, like I want to find out. So like I would like watch, and sometimes I would watch old videos to like try to remember like what kind of formats we did to be like, oh yeah, that worked. Why did I stop doing it or whatever. And there was one that like I forget, we just had like an existential crisis like in the middle of a video, and it was like a pre-recorded like let's play, like it wasn't even a live stream, so like we could have just like not had it, and we were like, nah, this is integral to the to this video. I forget what we were even like saying exactly, but it was like along the lines of like, why do we bother learning things if we just die one day? And like, I now I can't remember. I don't think that was it. I remember the episode that it was in, but like I don't know. It was something like off the rails, like we're playing like Kirby's Avalanche or something. And we're like
Tilt and tumble or whatever.
Yeah, we're like, yo, you ever think about like how one day we're just gonna die and like that's it? And like just like went off about it. Like I don't know. It was super weird. But yeah, so the point is, we had some good episodes back in the day, but I unlisted, I think, all of them.
A couple of them.
No, like literally like 300 videos. Like I'm not exaggerating. Well,
300 videos.
Well, because yeah, we used to put out 3 Let's Plays a week from like 2014 to like 2016. and then
wow.
and then we stopped for like months because the other person I did it with was like, my computer can't export videos, and I was like, really, with a whole gigabyte of RAM you can't export videos anymore? And but yeah, and then we like picked it back up in 2016 and like changed a bunch of the stuff that we did for the better. But like some of the videos are still there because it was like because it was when we finally started to do stuff like with a purpose and not just like, well, because this whole channel just started out that we would have recording sessions and then just play video games and like joke around, and we were like dumb white kids, and so we were like, we're funny, we should record this and show it to other people, and like probably not, but like
Oh, I've been there.
we did it anyway. And I don't know, in the long run, it was probably a decent idea, or I wouldn't be hanging out with you guys playing Smash Bros. With people right now.
Yeah.
And making
It
all
all
this money
kinda
for
works out in the
communism. But like, but yeah, so like, we weren't intending to like get a ton of views or anything, so we just like did whatever. Like, we just played whatever games we wanted, talked about whatever, said whatever to each other. But then it like got to a point where I was just like, okay, we should like do videos with like an actual purpose. Like when we get to the end of the game, like we should clip like just the final boss and like label it like whatever game, like final boss, like so that like people would, you know, actually find that in search results. And like 6 years later, I was right, because like some of those videos have like over 1,000 views, and like our other old videos had like 35 views or whatever. So like those are the ones that aren't unlisted, is like when it's just like, oh yeah, like Bubble Bobble NES final boss, and it's like, yep, 1,200 views, and I'm like, why? Or it was like in Kirby's Dream Land 3, there's a level where in every level in Kirby's Dream Land 3, you're trying to find like a specific objective. And wow, I just flung myself straight into heaven. I didn't know that's what that was gonna do.
Sorry, Katie, that was my trap.
I didn't think it was gonna do anything because it was green, so I was like, yeah, I'm good. Anyway, now we know. But
Betrayed by the green. How did it go over here?
what was I gonna say? Oh, in Kirby's Dream Land 3, every level is like you are trying to find a specific thing. You're supposed to do a specific task for a specific character, and that's how you get like that's like the unlockable in the game. And so one of them, the character is Samus, and there's like Metroids in the level, and so like we made sure to like clip that and like Samus and like Metroid cameo in like Kirby's Dream Land 3, and like that one also has like 1,000 views for whatever for whatever reason, because people actually like looked for it and it actually showed up. But like, yeah, so I unlisted all the ones. It's just like Donkey Kong Country Part 15. It's like no one is searching for Part 15 of like some random Let's Play. But yeah, this channel just really like got out of control is really like what happened.
Now I want to start like searching those random things, like, you know, Donkey Kong Country Part 75.
Yeah.
You know, just see what comes up.
Dude, I have no joke. I mean, if you want to like if you want to do like a YouTube channel like Autopsy, like, because sometimes I don't know, I'm super fascinated by like dead channels, or just like channels not doing what they're supposed to do. And like, yeah, like I don't know if it's because it like makes me like feel better or like what, but like I don't know, I'm just like, I'm morbidly interested in like I'll read articles like all the time that are like, these people are streaming to 0 viewers on Twitch, what is their problem? And I read like this like 3-page article on it, and at the end I'm like, I don't know what the problem is. Like, I thought you were gonna tell me. I was like, maybe I can do something about myself, but no, they're just like, what is wrong? Why does their family not stop them? But like, okay, but like, I don't know, cause like, I just have fun doing it, and like that's their thing too. Is there? Wait, time out. Somebody left the thing to select characters, so I'm gonna let it. I'm gonna let it time
Katie,
out.
you want to be a strong monk?
Oh yeah, you know what? I will also switch characters, so you guys don't start the match without me, cause I'm changing my fighter. It's strong ass ape time. But no, I also would read those articles to make sure that they weren't like, this fucking loser only streams to like 9 people on Twitch for me to be like, I stream to an average of 9 people. Like, come on now, man. But like, also the difference that I tell myself is that like I've made like money off of it, which isn't like, you know, the goal, but that sure is like a way better rationale to just be like, I'm hanging out with my friends and sometimes they give me $5 and like we have a good night, and I'm just like, yeah, that's way better than being like, yeah, I stream to 2 people on Twitch and one of them is me. And so like, I don't know.
Sometimes
do
we
what
read
you enjoy.
pornographic Shrek fan fiction with an actual Scottish person.
Yes, which I need to follow up. I need to follow up with Mike, whose name is not actually Mike, but I need to follow up with him to see if he really is writing a Shrek fanfic, because he wrote an opening paragraph, and I was like, this is going places, like nowhere good, but we're gonna see where
everywhere we want it to.
Exactly. So I'm like, I hope he continues. And legit, just because Mike said that he would do it, and then I was like, all right, maybe it'll happen. And so like that's why we didn't have another, because we had a fan fiction reading for the last like what 3 or 4 months in a row or something.
Right.
Duncan knew the smell of the swamp, and he loved it. I don't know.
That's pretty close, honestly.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, so I was just like, all right, if Mike does it, like, that's what we'll do. I was like, because I was like, if we're going to do it, I think it'd be funnier to be like, yeah, just someone in our Discord wrote a Shrek fan fiction, so we're going to read that instead. Because I think I'd said it before, all of the other ones that I read, they were like way too like try hard. Like they knew, like, there is no serious Shrek fan fiction. Like there's serious Sonic fan fictions, or like My Immortal, we can be like, yeah, that was probably serious. Because we don't know enough about the author,
right.
But like,
right.
But like, obviously somebody is making Shrek fan fiction to like just be stupid, and that's what all of it was. Like it was.
Listen, Katie, don't be a prep. You know, okay. don't be hating on My Immortal. Don't be a prep.
Stop flamming me, you
Stop
stupid
flamming
preps.
Stop slamming me. Oh my god.
October's coming up. It's almost that time.
It's spoopy time.
It's so close to our annual, you know, for the last, oh my god, how many years in a row? I think like 4 years in a, yeah, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, it'll be like the 4th year in a row of reading.
Oh wow, we got destroyed.
My Immortal on.
I can't believe I beat the strong ass Abe.
Wait, was that your ultimate smash? I legitimately could not tell what was going on.
That was my final smash. That was my final move. And I defeated them with my final move because I'm a very good.
Our goat tacker. Actually.
Yo, Aaron is in the chat. What's up, dog? Do you have smash? Come on, bro. Come smash.
Yeah, come smash.
We got this. It's
Let me bang, bro.
We're in Karl Marx's watery grave. Come on now. Join us in the depths.
In the depths.
I assure you, there is no depth to this stream. We've been talking about Shrek fanfic and streaming to less people than I stream to. That's it.
And also bands that I can't talk about just released an album, and I wish they'd learn how to use green screen. But
Dial-up internet.
Well, I'm glad that I adjusted my green screen right before this stream started, so that nothing could be said about it.
Listen, when you stream, you're streaming live, and there's the thing that I love about streaming live is that, especially like, you know, being on right now, there's an element of danger about it. Like, you could say anything, I could say anything. The stream could go down, the internet could go down.
And sometimes
we could start, you know, we could start talking about like horrible topics that would remain on the internet forever, and people
until
would
I unlist the video. Yeah.
Yeah. But you know, it's like
how one day we just die.
Yeah, exactly. Like, why do you learn things when you just die anyway?
Yeah, when you just there's no point.
But
just cut it out.
You know, with streaming live, there's an element of danger to it, and
oh good.
Oh boy, what is this? What is going on?
It's a Skull
here?
Kid.
That's the Majora's Mask.
I don't like this.
I'm just gonna sit tight. I don't know where I am. Oh, I was hanging out with Jake while he's swinging a laser sword in my eyeball. But yeah, so bad green screens.
So bad green screen. You know, if you have like not perfect green screen live,
Mm-hmm.
I will absolutely 1000% forgive you for that, because it's like, dude, it's live, you
And
know.
also, you probably just set it up yourself, like.
Yeah.
But if you're
Well,
doing
and-
like a photo shoot or like a band, like there's so many sets of eyes.
Yeah, exactly.
Or like you
Well,
called
and-
somebody that knew what they were doing to come do it.
Yeah. Well, and even if your green screening like sucks, you can spend a lot of time in After Effects to make it like marginally okay. I mean,
Colin has with the green screen
Yeah.
stuff that I've sent him. I've seen it done. So
Yeah.
Aaron, we do this every month, so like in probably 3 more weeks there will be another Smash night for you to come smash with us. So don't worry. I'm sure eventually our schedules will align. They almost aligned the other night. I was almost completely awake. I like looked at Kim and I was like, "Is Aaron still streaming?" And she was like, "He literally just stopped." And I was like, "Well, we'll get him next time."
Oh jeez. I'm gonna borrow one of your stocks, Katie.
Do it. Let's crush them in the name of apes. I don't know. Anyway, but so wait, the bad green screen.
Ape Crush. So anyway, yeah, like, you know,
They hate-
so when you have an official music video that like you spent time and apparently money on, assumedly money. We
Somebody
have no
bought
idea.
the green screen.
You know, at least somebody bought the green screen. I mean, I would expect if you're employing someone to do this, I would expect the green screen work that would be better than like, you know, 8-year-old streaming to no one, going like, "All right, guys, this is my Smash Brothers screen," and why did they do it? Why don't their parents stop them? You know, I think that's kind of what I'm saying. You know, when I watch this music video, it's like,
Yeah.
I know that your parents are probably like 80 years old, but why don't they stop you?
Yeah, like, or at least help or tell you to do like something. But one of the people that used to do Halberd with me, they worked at Best Buy, and so like they would see those kids like come in with their parents and be like, "I need the $100 webcam." And he's like, "All right, why do you need that?" And they're like, "I want to start making like Minecraft Let's Play videos." And the dad's like, "Hey, bud, like maybe you only need like the $30 webcam." And this person's like, they probably only need the $30 webcam. Like, trust, just, it's fine. Like, it's fine. It'll do it. And the kid's like, "Oh, come on." And dad's like, "Well, all right, bud, we'll get you the 100 if that's what you really want." It's like, yeah, I don't know. So like, I also get like, well, I don't get being a parent because I'm not, thank the Lord. But like, I can understand it from like a basic empathy viewpoint that like
Yeah.
somebody that like doesn't know any better and like has like legitimately high hopes because they haven't been like crushed by capitalism yet.
Right.
Being like, yeah, this is what I want. Like, I want the best, whatever. And then you just like, you can't like crush their dreams
Right,
that
yeah.
early on.
Or
But,
maybe you're like, "Well, my dad never bought me a Sega Genesis, so I'm gonna make sure my
yeah,
kid
exactly
is happy."
You're like, it wouldn't have been cool. Like, cause I mean, there's some stuff that I think about like that too. Also, just with like existing on the internet, where it's like the people that are like big for it now, or at least like within the last 10 years, it's like they were just like rich like suburban kids. Like that's literally all there is to it. Like you look back at some of the stuff and you're like, this absolutely isn't entertaining. It's not high quality. It's just that back in the day they like asked for Macromedia Flash for Christmas and their parents like could actually buy it for them when it was like a $700 program or whatever, or like back when Photoshop was like $600 like just automatically. And
Right.
and it's like, you know, you weren't pirating things at 10 years old effectively, you know what I mean? And it's just like
Not
most
not
of,
effectively.
yeah, it's like most of these people that like we all had LimeWire, but like you know, we were just like downloading like the wrong Linkin Park file
Yeah,
forever.
strong ass. Hey, get the fuck out of here.
Oh, the laser wombo combo. But yeah, it's like most of the people that are big on the internet,
Still here.
they were just
Still
like
here.
they were just kids with money, and like that's it. Like that's all there is to it. Like Game Grumps and stuff, like them like getting their start, like Ego Raptor getting their start in like, you know, probably what, like 2004 on Newgrounds. And it's like,
Right.
yeah, my parents weren't buying me a drawing tablet for my computer that barely functioned. You know what I mean? And it's just like
Right.
that's all this is. So I'm just like, I feel like also, if I had kids and they were like, I want to do cool stuff, I'd be like, you goddamn right we're gonna do cool stuff, because like, I don't know, I didn't. So, like, but like, yeah, I don't know. I always think about that too, like whenever like new tech or whatever comes out, because I think about like the weird stuff that like I did, like I think of like how crazy it must have been to like have a DVD player in like 1996 or something.
Oh, I know, right?
Like when it's like I got a DVD player in like 2006 or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
But like, yeah, and I just like, I can't imagine like watching DVDs in the 90s. But I'm just like, what? I'm like, what kind of weird?
In the 90s.
I'm just like, what kind of weird things like exist now that I would like, that I would look back on, like that are gonna be super common, or I guess like a smartphone
Yeah.
would be one.
Yeah.
That
I
like
haven't had
now
one
it's
of those
just like,
until, like 2011 maybe. No,
I-
not even.
I got
2014.
one 2 years ago. Or I'm sorry, one that was like really functional. I had an iPhone, what do I want to
Jesus.
say? I had an iPhone 4 in 2013 that I held on to for 4 or 5 years, and the only reason why I had it was because at that point it was so out of date that they gave it to me for $1. So like that was when I got a smartphone, was 2013. But like it was so out of date, it couldn't like really do anything. Like I couldn't put Facebook on it or anything.
Right.
Like it pretty much didn't do anything. A combination of it being an iPhone, so like that was back when like not everything was on every OS, and then it being so old that like it was like not having a smartphone pretty much. Like it was still not good. So I got like a modern real smartphone in 2018 maybe. I think is what happened. But yeah.
Ooh.
Take that, you strong ass ape.
So yeah, like the people that had smartphones in like 2008 that like
Big brain.
still aren't internet famous, like that's their fault.
Right.
Like they grew up with all the resources, and if they don't
just
have it
didn't-
now,
They didn't live by the time motto, you know.
yeah, like
Just fucking do it.
yeah, come on. It's like, hey, do you want something done? Like just do it. Like let's just do it.
Let's do it. Let's just do it right now.
That's it. That's the only.
I will have you
that's
know
the
that
only thing holding me back.
Heidi has been using that like this whole week. You know,
Like come
she's
on,
like,
just it's that easy.
I think we've been using it like as a couple. It's been more like, you know, she's been like, oh, you know, I really want to do blah blah blah. I'm like, well, you know what Katie says? Just fucking
Just
do the time motto. Just fucking do it.
it's Nike time. Like
Yeah.
there's no excuse. I like that Bowser fist went directly in between the pillars in the in the stage.
Yes. Oh.
I could not
No.
tell who won. Like at that angle, I was like, I don't know who came out on top here.
Strong ass lizard versus strong ass ape.
We did it. We out here.
Aaron, that is a super unfortunate sounding name for a
Oh no.
for the Blackberry Pearl. You're right. That's exactly what it sounds like.
Curse of the Blackberry Pearl.
Sent straight to Karl Marx's watery grave. I was at the helm of the Blackberry Pearl.
All right, I think around 9:30, I'm gonna bust out Squiggles, the Pichu amiibo.
Squiggles. Yes, Jake got a new Pichu amiibo, and he's going to murder us with it. I hope. I bet. I hope, because I'm gonna stay on his team. So like or I guess it'd be us against the.
You could. You could do that too.
Yeah, I guess
Like-
with that many people, it would.
You could make it a 3v1 and it might still be fair for you. I mean, not to brag or anything.
But,
As a proud parent.
He's just
As a proud parent.
he's a like I bought that Pichu, the finest of webcams, for his Smash Ultimate streams.
Fed him the finest of spirits and trained him with the
Hey,
best character.
you know, I'm not saying I got a big dick or nothing, but my son's got a $100 webcam, so
That's gonna be how I make fun of white people on the internet from now on. Like,
yeah,
look
what
at
do
this
you
guy
got, a $100 webcam?
with his son's $100 webcam. Like, we were me and my friends one time, we were having a discussion about like what drives like kids to post dumb stuff on the internet.
Right.
Because like we were just going through like, you know, cringe compilations or whatever, and it's like all just like obviously like children or whatever, or like I'm not gonna tell the story again, but we all know the tale of the Game Boy Advanced SP.
Yes.
And it's just like, so
Oh my god.
Shout out to Charmander, bro.
yeah, Charmander, rip in peace, rip it up, Charmander bro, gaming. He's not dead, but you know it's coming. But like, yeah, we were just like, what drives people? And it sort of also goes back to the whole like the corpse of a YouTube channel that I was like, you guys ever want to see some like morbid? I got some YouTube channel corpses that I check out every once in a while. They don't change because they're very dead.
'Cause they're
But
dead.
the point is, we were just like, what drives people to like put stuff on the internet? And then they like asked me because I'd like put a bunch of stuff on the internet, and I was like, I still don't know. Like at least like I said with Halberd, like I know like specifically with this channel, it was just like, oh yeah, me and my friend play video games after we're done recording. And we're like, we've seen other people like do Let's Play videos, and we're like, let's just do that. I'm sure like our friends would think it's funny or whatever. And that was it. Like we weren't like, we're gonna go get like 10,000 views per video, like we're gonna be the next Game Grumps. We were just like, I don't know, let's just do whatever. And I was like, maybe that's what these other kids are thinking. And we're like, nah, they're like 9. There's no way that they're like that like balanced, that level-headed about it.
Yeah.
They're just out there drinking Benadryl and like, you know.
Yeah, doing some Benadryl challenges. That is totally a real thing. And
Actually, you know, it's funny. I just and here Michi just joined. Michi joined the game.
Challenger approaching.
Challenger approaches. So, but I was just watching one of those chubby emu like videos on the Benadryl challenge. You know, like a TikToker drank 2 bottles of Benadryl. This is what happened to her liver. You know, kind of a thing.
It's called robo-tripping, dog. Like, grow up. Like,
Yeah, I know.
like,
Robotussin got me robotussling.
yeah. You ever had a robotussle?
It's too busy petting the cat. Didn't realize.
Didn't realize we were in the midst of Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat. Trial by Wombat.
The wombat is the lombat.
Yeah. And I was like, damn, that might be worse. I don't know. What was I? Oh, but yeah, I was like trying to remember like some of the, like the very like first videos that I put on the internet, and it was like, why did? And it was literally just because we had seen other people do it. Like there was that trend in like there was the meme in, it had to have been like 2011, 2012, something like that. That was a Guile's theme goes with everything, and people would just take,
Oh, yeah.
like famous movie clips and like put Guile's theme over top of it, like as soon as the action started. And like so like we did that, like we made like legit like a dozen of those videos and got like hundreds of views somehow, and like I don't understand because like we didn't show anyone. Like so I don't know why YouTube was like, okay, on this random person's like personal like 0 uploads YouTube account, like I'm gonna push these videos. And we were like, weird.
Right.
But like, yeah, so like we did that, or like we just made stupid, but it had to have been after that. We made like other stupid videos.
Big Kong.
Strong ass ape. Strong ass ape.
Oh,
Get
cancel it
him.
out.
Like, yeah. Oh, yeah. Jeff's right. Everybody kicks back with some nice tussin on the, even on some of the relaxing days. Honestly, you gotta keep that vibe. But like, yeah, I don't know. It was just we saw other people doing videos and we were like, that's funny, and then we were like, I bet we could do it. And I'm like, is that why children are making these like Minecraft parody, like Bruno Mars, like, man, I don't know. I don't know, because I'm like, there's no way that they thought this was a good idea. And then I'm like, they are 9. Of course they thought this was a good idea, but
Right.
I don't know. The one video that I made that I'll never put out, because it was recent, was we did we thought, like, as a joke, it would be funny to make like a purposely like tone deaf video. And because we saw those videos, there were like kids doing like the Minecraft parodies, like Minecraft music videos or whatever, and it was like, I really thought I could shoot you with the peanut gun before that happened, but I was sorely mistaken.
No.
But so we went to make like a bad like Minecraft parody-esque video of Childish Gambino's "This Is America," and
Oh no!
and so we made a and like completed it. Like it's a real thing. Like
It wasn't
This is
this
not
is
Minecraft, man.
Terraria.
yeah, and it was called "This Is Corneria," and we made a Star Fox Childish Gambino parody. And like our point was, which I like quickly realized later, I was like, we'll never get it like an opportunity to explain what we're doing, because nobody reads, like nobody's gonna read the video description and be like, guys, we know this was like really like tone deaf, like that's the joke, like we're making fun of videos like that. And I was like, no one's gonna see it. Like, no, but like, oh my god, the opening sequence where he like shoots the dude in the head, like we keyframed like Fox's head like over Donald Glover's, and like put like the Smash Bros like blaster effect into it when he like shoots it. Like it's a work of art that I was like, yeah, we can't do this. And then, but like I kept like struggling with it. And I was like, maybe we like will do something with it, or like maybe we'll put it out. And then like the country entered like the biggest like civil rights movement in like the last like 50 years, and I was like, all right, cool. So like, do not.
So we're never putting that out.
Do that, yeah. I thought about maybe just making an apology video for it and never releasing the real video. And then like just being like, guys, be like, I thought it would be funny, like but like it's not funny to purposely be ignorant. Like I never should have said I don't even remember any of the lines from it. The only line I remember is "This is Corneria," and then bombs in this area, and then it is like the video clip is like the R-Wing like picking up a smart bomb, and that's no, you know what? There was, oh shit, what was the one? Like some of it legitimately made us laugh, like too hard at it. But like all the video clips were like from the first Corneria level, and what was the one? The very end of the song in our version, because the boss, you shoot his legs so he can't move, and then you like shoot his back to like kill him, and then like at the end of the level they all have like their little like quips that they do. They're like checking in, and like every character just like says some little thing.
Yep.
And so the end of our song, it was like, knock out the legs on the walker, becoming more like my father. And, like, and we were like, yo, this is like we got too reasonably good at this. We were like, this is super dumb.
I would have been like knock out the legs on my walker.
Yeah, through the Corneria speak. But like, yeah, so like I don't know. There was just like some stuff in it. We were like, this is hilarious. We should never show this to like anybody.
I do like the idea of making an apology video for a video that doesn't exist.
Yeah, like, and then we would still like show clips of it and be like, we never should have done this, and then just like show the clip anyway. And then I was like, yo, I was like, we don't even have to edit together a whole video. Like, we just edit together the dumb parts, and that's it. Like, I don't know. Or, no, I mean, it was bad at one point. Like, because there's so many things in the video that are, like, obviously, the whole thing is a social commentary. Like, that's the whole point in the original song. But, like, the part where he, like, shoots up the choir, like, with an AK, like, we still have that in our video. And we were just like, yeah, probably not. Like, we should probably not do that. But, like, at the time, we were like, what's like something, like, what would a 9-year-old do? Like, what subtext would they just, like, miss? And be like, yeah, that's a good idea. And so we just, like, went for it. And this was, like, what? When did that come out? Like, 2018? Like, I don't know. I feel like, obviously, every year a lot of stuff changes on the internet. But, I feel like a lot has changed even in the last 2 years. And so we were like, well, I was like, I keep getting asked when I'm going to put it out. And I keep telling my friend, I'm like, never. Like, I'm not going to, like, no. But, yeah.
All right,
yeah,
it's time.
Purposely ignorant video that we were just going to make an apology video for. Be like, yeah, we shouldn't have included the scene where, like, Donald Glover, like, shoots up the choir and put, like, the message transmission over it that said, just shoot it, Fox. Like, that was super ignorant. Like, we know better now. And, like, just have it playing in the background, like, while I'm saying it. And, like, yeah.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to let you know to make sure that Amiibo was turned on when you made the arena.
Oh, no.
So now we can...
Well, can I change it?
Not without... Well, maybe. Probably not, though.
Let me, hold up. Let me...
Check the rules.
Check the rules. Alright.
But I don't think you'd be able to do that without making an entirely new arena.
Well, I mean, nobody's here. So, let's see. Change the rules. Okay. Would it be under rules?
Yeah, if it was there, but I think the only thing you can change there is, like,
how do
team
I
battle.
the rules? Is it the rules?
Yeah.
And he was right.
Ah, well.
Alright. Well, fuck it. Let's make a new arena.
Yeah, why not?
Let's
Whatever.
make Katie work for it.
I'm leaving the arena. Oh, the arena has been shut down. There's no need.
Yeah. I'm shutting this down. Alright.
Like, that's
So let's
it.
see. Rules. I'm looking at the rules here. Where do I amiibo? Why? More settings. Stage. Random. I like that. Custom stages. Oh, here we go. Amiibo on.
Excellent.
Room music. There's room music? What?
He was right.
Oh, yeah. Over 1,000 tracks.
Hold on, let me.
Jesus Christ.
Let me turn off the the area code, the arena code. Cause it's not the code anymore.
Yep. All right, what should we call it?
Yeah, no more DSL. Surprise me. I don't want to know going in. I never know going in, and you love to see it.
All right, hold on. I got some.
You know what? I probably can just real quick, like, put another arena code above it. So just I'm opening Photoshop back up. So just let me know what it is.
Okay.
Our friend just messaged me to be like, he's like, oh yeah, I just saw some, like, really prominent, like, money-making channel talk about how everything is bad and they can't keep up with demand. So, like, I was like, oh, so, like, it never gets better. He's like, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And he's like, and then I sent that, and then in your stream, you guys just, like, talking about, like, what drives somebody to actually, like, put stuff on the internet. And I'm like, yeah, it's just the same existential crisis that, like, he and I have all the time, just in a public venue this time.
Okay, I got a new one for you.
All right, what do we got?
Excellent.
It's 5. G as in grape. K as in koala. R as in Reginald. P as in Pauline, baby.
Is that it? Is it is a 5? I don't remember how long these codes are.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it. That's it. And we already have we already have some weird random dude in here.
Nice.
That's fine.
It's not even. I'm not even in there yet.
5. Yeah, there we go. 5GKRP.
Let's get it. Let's get the. Wait, did I spell it? 5GKRP. Okay, yeah. All right, where are we at? Finished Photoshop. September. Smash 2.
We out here. Squiggles, join the chat.
I gotta wait for this.
I gotta.
You know what? I'm gonna take on this rando. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna kill this rando here.
All right.
He's playing Shadow, the hedgehog, who's got a gun.
He's edgy. And
and he's
and
very
a
edgy.
katana. He's got whatever it was last time. 5GKRP.
He's got a laser katana.
GKRP. I gotta remember it long enough to actually type it.
His nickname's Phantom, and has got the Shadow the Hedgehog profile.
That's just beautiful.
Gone all in.
What do you think the name
I
of
have
his
the-
fan fiction is?
Shadow High School.
That's probably fair. It just really focuses on Shadow.
But in response to this character, edges don't scare me.
Okay, I just saw the name of the arena. $100 webcam. Please, Dad. It's beautiful.
But Dad.
It's
Dad.
I don't know if Jeff's still here, but I'll say his catchphrase. It's on brand. So.
Yep, that's how we roll. ABP, always be promoting.
Hear the roar of my first neutral attack.
Jeff has he'll like cycle through like different ways to say the same thing, and I love it. Like it used to be that's on brand, and then it switched to this tracks, and then I feel like there was a third one after it, but I can't remember. But that's what we would say. Like we'd be doing stuff for like super secret band project, and we'd be like, "Does this make sense?" He'd be like, "It tracks," and I'm like, "All right, we're keeping it." Like whatever. Or I forget if we talked about it on Ty on our wine night. But I went to send Jeff and our bass player Leona. I went to share with them a demo that I made, and the demo was called Wild Shape, because I was like, we gotta be on brand. Like this needs to track. I was like, we need to stick with the D&D. I was like, let's just write some songs that are like D&D phrases. So I did. It's called Wild Shape, and Jeff like sees it, and he was like, I legitimately cannot listen to this demo now because I am currently playing in a one-off D&D campaign where I am a wild shape druid. So, and I was like, that's pretty on brand. Like, I guess. Like, I was like, not what I was expecting, but like, perfect. I was like, what were the odds? Oh, Phantom won.
Ooh.
Let's do this.
Wonder...
Now Phantom's out.
All right.
All right. So wait, Jake, are you the? We are fighting against your amiibo. Is that what's happening?
If you
right
want
now?
to, yeah.
Okay. Everybody team up.
Level 50. What does that mean?
Everybody
It
team
means
up.
it's strong.
What?
Oh no,
Grunty already. Oh, Grunty. Why? Now I'm gonna let it time out.
Oh shoot. I forgot I had to play.
Oh wait.
Okay, right.
Oh wait. Ty, let it time out. Well, I guess really only one of us has to let it time out.
Let's play against Phantom.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah,
that's fine.
Strong is.
Oh wait, who did I pick? Oh, I'm on Grunty's team. All right, let's do it. I forgot. I have it like super delayed, because it was just like the stream was real choppy, just like for some people, when Kim was streaming. I think I am gonna only do like the super delayed thing from now on, and by super delayed I mean it's like 10 seconds, but like you still get the kids complaining in the chat.
Yep.
And like doesn't matter. Like it's not like it's not a big deal, but yeah. So
Yeah, you just gotta wait 5 seconds for Katie to respond to your dumb thing that you posted in the chat, and then like the rest of us mortals.
Which is usually just like me banning the person, and I'm just like, all right, like we're like we don't need this. Destricon, what is up? Welcome to Smash Bros, dog. Unless you are Phantom, in which case you are already welcomed into Smash Bros by just beating the daylights out of us. Like, you were the welcome party.
Look at Ty go.
Ty is annihilating me. Everyone else will have to wait 10 more seconds to see that happen.
I like this Kyogre versus Gardevoir going on.
Yeah, we got a real Pokemon Masters match here. I'm still in it. I might not be in it. Oh, I don't know what's happening. Okay. That's classic, though. That's... It's on brand.
On brand.
If we had to describe it.
Nice.
Okay, Ty really just stayed as a rock the entire time.
Didn't get any damage.
See, I've been sharking you this whole time. I'm actually like very good at Smash Brothers.
Incredible.
I'm not, but that's okay.
I figured out the counter. You just grab the rock and throw it.
Yep. You just pick up the rock, yo. Pass the rock, bruh.
Toss the rock.
Toss the rock, bruh.
What's the
Oh
oh,
no!
There was a Knuckles song. Oh, and Knuckles is here.
Oh,
perfect.
Excellent.
I was gonna say it was what was it called? Wild Canyon, Kick the Rock. we're like talking about like how it has like the game just has like crackhead vibes, and I was like, yo, that makes the song title Kick the Rock make way less sense because like I feel like they picked it up. Like I feel like they were like,
if anything,
yeah, they were really on board with the Rock in order to make a lot of this game. So, which maybe that'll
I like
be.
how you still go after Phantom sometimes.
Yeah,
It's a revenge thing.
It's like saying "grr" in the battle arena.
I think I'm just worried that he has a gun. You know.
Or that he's like a talking crocodile. Like that worries me to an extent.
Yeah.
Man, I remember the one stream we did where like one person that like wasn't one of us kept winning and like got mad and was like, why is it winner leaves? And it was like, cause we're telling each other dick jokes while we have like a casual Smash night. Like, why the fuck do you think, dude? Like,
don't expect much out of us.
Like, what's that one meme? I'm like, I'm not rewarding you for being the best Princess Peach player, dog. Like, I don't fucking care. Like,
it's too late, Kim.
Yeah. Kim is yelling, "Watch your profanity" from the other room, but I just figure with these.
Profanity.
Watch your profanity. I figure with streams where we have other people, I'm like one. The rest of us should have like probably brought enough people that I don't care if it like sends our search results to the bottom of Karl Marx's watery grave, and like also there's no way that like all three of us are not gonna slip up and say something. So I'm like, we might as well just intentionally say something.
Yep.
I'm like, whatever.
Whatever.
But
it's also a thing you can say in the Smash Bros. Messenger thing.
Yeah, and that's it. And you're like, that's as rough as it gets. That's as rough as the Knuckles will go. All right, we got D3.
I'm gonna watch this one. I'm gonna have my beer and watch this one. I'm gonna have my beer and watch this one.
So are we playing against? I hope Grunty knows to switch to blue.
No, no.
Grunty, I swear to God, dog. Like, I said it. It's been at least 10 seconds since I last said it. You had to have heard it at this point. But no, I'm like in this. I'm in this Discord server where like I don't know like what curse words they allow, so I just don't say any of them. So whenever I was in the iPhone chat for Among Us, it was really like hilarious to be unhinged because I was like, I haven't yelled at a child and I don't even know how long. So like, someone's like, you suck at the game. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Like, just went completely unhinged. Like,
yeah, well, you're the reason your dad left.
Yeah, like immediately. And like, yeah, I don't know. I think that played into it. I'm gonna blame anyone but me for being very rude in the Among Us iPhone chat.
I will send you to Karl Marx's watery grave.
That's legit gonna be the next thing that I say in a what do I want to say? In a, I can't think of the name of the game. In an Among Us heated debate. In a heated debate in Among Us. That's what I'm gonna do. But also, Ty, if you haven't played Among Us, you should totally grab. It's $5. It is legitimately the price of. It's actually less than Picks and Strings.
Okay.
If you're,
I'll tell the guys that no Picks and Strings this month.
Yeah. Well, you could still buy a pack of string. It's only about half the price of a pack of strings. So like if you just get like the top 3 strings or something.
Right. I want you to say that again, but in like an infomercial voice, like for the price of a pack of pick and strings.
For the price of only 3 guitar strings, you could get. It's not even on sale on Steam. It just is $5. Like. Because there's like some games that I'm like, oh, that'd be fun if like a couple other people grabbed it. Like, you guys heard of the game like Deep Rock Galactic?
Yep.
Yeah, you're just like dwarves. You're just dwarves in space trying to collect treasure. I think. I don't know. I watched my friend my friend Alex that did the This Is Corneria video with me. I watched him try to understand how to play it, and he did not. So I don't fully understand the game, but I did see some of it. Oh, Alex is also the person. If you've seen the Star Fox Ligma video that I made, he's the other person in that video.
Oh man.
But
all right.
But yeah, so Steve Jobs. Kim wanted to know what Ligma was, so.
Who's Steve Jobs?
Who's Steve Jobs? Ligma balls. Like I don't know. I just. No, it's hilarious. Kim doesn't.
It is pretty funny.
But it's definitely very funny.
All right, let's do it before it.
All right, what are?
Oh,
okay, whoa.
Somebody left.
Oh God.
Okay. As soon as somebody comes back, everyone be on the team that's not the amiibo. Can we do that?
I'll wait for everybody else to choose.
Team Green. I'm Team Green, so everyone else, please.
Team Green.
Please, for the love of the Lord. Grunty's just not moving from. Oh, okay. Wait. Ty, switch to yellow. No, switch to. What is Grunty doing? I don't know what they're doing. Grunty, do you just like? Can you not?
Are you still here?
You're typing in the chat, dog. Like I know that you're.
Team Green.
Okay, Team Green.
420 blaze it.
Oh my God, Grunty. Grunty locked into yellow.
Okay.
Grunty can't move now.
Yellow.
Lock into yellow.
Yellow. 520 blaze it.
Grunty, we're not even playing Among Us. I'm motioning to vote you out. Like I'm.
Vote blue Samus, no matter.
Yeah, on God. Yeah, and Pichu is blue, and I don't even want to vote blue. I just want to get Grunty out of here now, for being a heretic. Like we're yelling about it, and we're like all purposely like trying to like maneuver to be the team that Grunty is on, and they're just like not going for it. Ty, thanks for jumping on that grenade, dog.
Oh, you know me.
We were
Still
all
the
like,
same old G, but a bit low key.
we're all standing back with like makeshift weaponry, trying to like fling it at Pichu, and Ty's just like grab him by the face. Like I don't know.
Yep.
Classic maneuver.
Grab him by the giant head.
I just pulled a tie. Just fucking do it.
Just do it. That's it. That's all
Fucking
you have
do
to do. It's not. I mean,
not
it
hard.
is difficult. Like that's why you're not doing it. But like the concept of just making an attempt, like that's not hard. But...
So you want to hear what I just did in the last 72 hours or so?
Yes.
I picked up another Raspberry Pi and I made another RTMP server to try to connect. Do a custom RTMP server to connect. Oh Jesus Christ, Pichu's doing something.
He's flying.
Yeah, to try to connect my 360-degree 4K camera to like a live stream.
Yeah.
So that I could simultaneously do like 4K 360 live, like fully mixed audio live stream for like behind the scenes Patreon backers.
Yeah.
And then also do like the regular live stream at the same time.
Jesus Christ.
Because that's how I roll, I guess.
Like,
There you go.
what?
I also figured out with it, so I got a secondary memory card so that I could turn this this Raspberry Pi into our secondary Carcade Raspberry Pi, and I figured out how to use NetPlay like with a local Ethernet cable to actually like connect these two Raspberry Pis.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Woohoo.
Damn it, me too.
Go Squiggles, go.
Squiggles, why? Wait, was I the one that picked Squiggles? I mean, like, threw the name Squiggles
You
out
picked the
there?
name Squiggles,
Okay.
yeah.
I couldn't remember, like, what names had been thrown out, and then, like, what got... Oh,
You got
rip
hit by
to
the
a
moon.
real one.
Oh. Look how they massacred my boy.
Alright, so Squiggles was not powerful enough for the three-team... The legendary three-shoe beating. But, like, honestly, it still wasn't, like, easy. Like,
No.
we weren't just,
They
like,
got a
dunking
stock
on
on each of
the
you,
entire
even though
time.
Grunty SD'd, I think.
It's very possible. That was probably like a protest self-destruct, because like we made us all be on the same team. So,
Yeah.
and because we were being very rude to them on the voice chat here, so I wouldn't be surprised if that was just a protest move. I wouldn't be surprised if this is also just a protest move, them not joining the fucking arena.
Yeah.
All
All
right,
right.
Team Green.
Team Green. That's how we roll. All right.
Katie, what
Squiggles.
what other like underground power metal song should I cover next? Like for Power Converter? Because I showed you I sent you.
God, who do I
Earth.
still like? It gets rougher.
It's gonna be a
every
tough one to
day.
like. It's gonna be tough to like keep on the what is Katie like train. I will admit.
Look, dude. A lot of us should be on that train because like the prereqs for being on the train are like, don't be fucking racist. Like,
Right.
it's not even. It's real easy to get a ticket onto that train. Most people are on it. Like, don't harass women online. Don't be racist. Don't harass women
Right.
online and be racist. Like, some people check like every box, and I'm like, you weren't supposed
It
to
sounds
check
so
any of
easy
them.
to not be on it.
Right. Who is
You'd think.
like, you already did Paladin, which is like legit, like not even just like one of my favorite bands like in that vein, like it's just legitimately one of my favorite
Yeah.
bands right now.
Yeah, they're really good.
Because I think I've said it. It was really
Alright.
weird trying to write an album for like 3 years, and then Paladin comes out like with that album, and I was like, I don't have to put any more hours into this. This is dope. Like, I was like, hey, at least I know it was a really good idea. And then, so I really like Paladin. They're great.
Optimal move there, Ty. Outstanding
Yeah.
move.
Who else do I like? Like, it's not power metal, but like I love Smolder, but they sing real low, and I don't think that'd be fun for you to sing a song.
So
or-
I saw Smolder.
Oh yeah.
Is that is that the band with the female?
Yeah. It's
singer?
like the Doom, the
Yeah,
Doom
yeah.
sludge
So
trad.
Right. I always mix them up with like what is it? The other one, legendary or what? Anyway, I saw
Legendary.
Smolder.
Yeah. Not legendary. It's
I saw Smolder at Legions of Metal,
yeah.
and like they were really, at least the singer, very underwhelming. Like, unfortunately underwhelming. Like, really
Yeah.
not very
Well,
good.
I think they've only played live like 3 times. Like,
Yeah.
they're just
Well,
not
I-
a live. They're not a live band.
Yeah, I get that. I
so,
think
like, I
also
feel
the singer was like, the weird thing about the singer that was kind of just, I don't know, it was a little weird.
Ooh.
What? Oh, nice. Was she like sat in the
You're
corner
better at time.
and read a book like while other bands were playing?
Oh, that's super weird because like that's the opposite of her personality online.
Yeah, exactly. And
like I don't,
and, like,
I
there
don't
was
know
a
if you
bunch
follow
of
them
really
on
good bands.
the internet, but yeah, no, like everyone only has like super nice things to say about like her like online presence and stuff like that. So that strikes me as like super odd.
Maybe
that
I don't know.
was
Maybe
the
she's just having a
experience.
bad day or whatever. But yeah, it was weird for all of us because it was like,
Yeah.
oh, she's just not gonna
Just chilling.
talk to anybody, and she's like in full view of the stage, like
Yeah.
sitting like on the top like bleacher, just reading a book while bands are like fucking rocking out on the stage. She's like, all right, yeah, I'd rather read this book.
You should have checked what book it was. That might have just been like the lyric sheet. Like if she was reading some like 70s fantasy novel, like that might have.
Oh,
just
it was
been,
definitely a 70s fantasy novel for sure.
Yeah,
100%.
like it might have just been research. But like yeah, so I don't know, because that is a very odd experience. But one of the things that because I've also heard people be like, she's too positive, like she's too friendly, like to the point of
Really?
like, irritating some people. So like that's funny also, because
Oh,
like
wow.
what a thing to get irritated by. But like even if it was true, even if she is too positive, I'm like, what a weird. But what was I gonna say? I don't even remember where I was going with that.
That's
I
weird.
totally
If
don't
she's
remember.
like too positive, I feel like we should be friends. You know? It's like-
Was that okay? So like the thing of being like, yeah, that person just like didn't talk to me and whatever. Like I felt that way about some other bands, and I was talking to our friend Amelia, and she was like, all right, so like maybe they were like that, but did you go talk to them? And I'm like, no. And she's like, well. I was like, all right, that's fair. Like, so now I'm like conscious of that too.
Yes.
Did you spike them into Karl Marx's watery grave?
That's right. I took one for the team, and I put Pichu right into Karl Marx's watery grave with myself.
Oh, outstanding move.
Karl Marx's watery grave, our watery grave.
Yeah, it's publicly owned.
Right.
Well,
Every time I see one of those memes, the Russian national anthem plays in my head.
I'm glad that we all know the Russian national anthem, because the only reason why I know how it goes is because
Rocky
somebody edited. No, because somebody edited it to sing Smash Mouth. Like they melodined.
Nice.
They melodined All Star to go along to the theme. So it was like, somebody once told me the world, and like
Oh my God.
I obviously don't know the words in Russian, so like that's what I hear whenever like somebody talks about it. You know, very very common subject of conversation. The Russian national anthem. I'm sure it exists somewhere out there, but I think I saw it like on Facebook, like as a Facebook video in like 2018. So like I don't know where it went after that, but yeah, All-Star Russian national anthem, absolute gold. And yeah, that's what I hear now. That's what I hear whenever it comes on to somebody once told me.
I think even if they're at max level, which is 30, they can still like level up entirely.
They will.
Or they can still like
improve.
learn.
Yeah, they figure out what you do and figure
They
out
learn
how
by
to
kicking your butt.
counter it, which
Yeah.
is like hilarious for this situation, because like none of us have a fighting style. Like, but so it's basically just like, okay, if you like mash like trying to grab, then like they understand that like you're just gonna keep trying to grab them and they're gonna do something about that, or like whatever is my understanding of it. I don't know how things have changed from Smash 4 to Smash Alt, but rip. That was a brutal end screen. All right, we're clearly like stomping the yard with Pichu, so we need to like change it up. Either
right.
make it a 2v2 or Jake can come back. I don't know.
I mean,
maybe he wants. Jake, if you want to still watch
I'll
your
retire Squiggles for now.
your $100 webcam boy, continue to fight the good fight. I don't have a problem with that. I just figured we could throw me or Ty on the other team with him. Cause like Squiggles, Squiggles and Grunty. Oh, Homeboy.
Homeboy's coming in. I'm gonna go. I'll let Homeboy come on in.
Let Homeboy take the reins here.
Yeah, we'll play with Squigs on a team for a little bit.
I'm gonna run and grab some high quality liquor, and I'll be right back.
All right.
Boom.
Okay, Grunty figured out to team up with Homeboy. Oh, what's up?
Oh.
Homeboy's in the chat. Well, welcome. Thanks for joining. See, I'm glad that I put the second code above my head then. So we could... Oh, it's Strong Ape versus Strong Ape.
Let's go.
Let's do this. And Squiggles. Strong Ape and Squiggles versus Strong Ape.
Strong mouse.
And just whatever Grunty is doing, because they are effective at it. I don't know what
They're
it is.
certainly playing Marth.
What was the... oh, yeah, that's why they were there, because we did the tournament, the Christian tournament.
Oh, yeah.
And Grunty was the hero, and would just be like, Fireball Jitsu! And, like, wreck everyone and everything, like, immediately. Oh, I got Shovel Knight. Let's do this.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that with the Tanuki thing. It's just... It's like teabagging, but in the air.
I was like trying desperately to grab that scythe and it just did not work. I kept just like dancing around it. Okay, that's not the button I meant to hit. That was deadly to myself. I tried to do my
Monkey with a scythe.
My upbeat. That would be incredible. We need to make it happen.
Oh.
The old double kill. That was brutal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I managed to launch the final smash before Grunty launched me into space, so...
I like how you tried to go after him.
Yeah, like,
Grab
what
him
was
in
that? Oh, because
space.
Grunty was dead, so...
Yeah.
Had no choice. Squiggles, carry the team, dog. Oh, he's listening.
Oh.
Oh, no,
Almost.
Squig!
I mean, Squig excels in one-on-ones, but...
Look, I don't doubt it.
Ooh, air dodge.
Squig! That's my boy. My boy with the $100 webcam.
Yo,
Please,
what up?
Dad.
Squig. Oh, no!
I did not train Squiggles with items, so that's
Ah,
why they're not, like,
It's
doing much with
new
them.
territory.
Yep.
Oh, Squig with the
The angry
backbreaker.
nair.
Just gonna keep launching peanuts over the edge here. Y'all know how it is.
Yeah. When I looked at the amiibo menu, for the type of amiibo it lists for Squiggles, it says aggressive.
Yeah, I would agree. That's how I view them.
Just look at that boy, that aggro boy.
That soft, beautiful, gorgeous boy, supple skin, glistening in the sun.
Gorgeous boys with their $100 webcams.
$100 webcams, kissing, making kissy faces at me. Just
beautiful.
All right, let's go, homeboy.
It's just. Oh no, I
Okay.
didn't. I'm sorry. I was looking at memes. All right.
I was looking at memes.
Yeah, Jeff sent me a meme. I was like, all right. Homeboy, come on back in. I know you can't like really hear me in the chat because there's like a 10-second delay, but oh, well, you know what I have to do.
Oh, you got to do it. All right, Team Grunty then. Oh no.
Okay. All right. I'm switching to red. We didn't end up on the same
just
team, but
set us apart.
yeah, that's too bad. All right, is ape versus ape.
Oh, ape v ape.
Classic matchup.
Yep.
Oh,
Ooh, on the Mario Maker.
What is this?
This is a minimalist design.
What fresh hell?
This is absolutely the kind of Mario Maker level I would have made if it existed when I was a child. Okay, this is no longer the kind of this is too graphically intense for it to be a Mario Maker level that I would have come up with.
Oh, what a combo!
Oh, I'm getting rolled on.
Maybe Squiggles does knows what it's doing with items.
They did pick one up, but I didn't see what they did with it because I was
They
burning
threw it and
them
then,
alive with a fire flower, so
Yeah.
it was hard to see anything, honestly.
All right, so for my next, couple of videos, we're gonna do an apology video for a video that we never posted,
Classic.
and then I'm gonna make a video of how to reach 100,000 YouTube subscribers.
While you have 8,000.
Yeah, exactly.
Classic.
It's gonna be great.
Oh, classic move.
Classic move.
Classic maneuver.
I love it. I love it. I like when they're really. I like when those videos are like super aggressive, like about how dumb I am. Like when they're like, "Are you still doing this? That doesn't work. Stupid. Do what I do." And I'm like a bigger channel, and I'm like, "Hey man, maybe you should watch my videos." Like I don't know. Like, I was like,
you're a complete loser to think that this does any good.
yeah, I'm like, I'm not like killing it, but like, yo, what is up, Kai? Welcome to Smash Bros. Yeah, like I don't think that I am like running the YouTube game here, obviously. But like I know when someone
like,
is worse. Like there's like math and numbers that will like show you that. Like to the public also.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. The dude in his videos, he's just like so aggressive about like how dumb you are, and like he does make like some good points, even if he is like kind of poorly articulating some of them. But yeah, I'm like, dog, you didn't do it, and you're the guy giving advice, so like I don't know what's happening.
I think your problem is you just don't have a English accent like he does.
No. I will.
You gotta
There we
copy.
go.
What you're doing is wrong. You need to fucking stop it. Listen,
like,
what are you, some sort of wanker?
Sort of wanker.
Like,
You just gotta stop.
like the dude did make some good points that he's like, okay, he was like, if you, well, but he like said it wrong. He was like, stop using like Facebook ads, or like stop using ads, and I was like, no. And
No.
he was like, big bands don't do that, and I was like, also not true. Like they definitely, like they have a team of people that do that. They have like they have like PR people
Right.
that do it. But then like later, like once he like irritates you by being so loudly dumb, because like that's how YouTube videos work. He was like, don't do it when you're starting out. Like if you don't already have people that give a shit that you're doing something, like you're not gonna randomly find them on the internet. And I was like, okay, lead with that. Like lead with your point that you're trying to make, and then expound upon it. Like don't just be fucking dumb for 8 minutes and then in the last 30 seconds of this video say what you actually meant. Like this was stupid. But it was like hilarious to me, so I watched the whole video. But I'll always watch all of those videos, because I'm like, there might just be like one single nugget of useful information in here, and like that'll be worth it. Because I think I said it before, when I was in college, we had these things every Friday where you had to sit for 50 minutes, and sometimes they had a guest speaker, and sometimes it was called recital hour. So it would be like,
Okay.
the jazz kids like playing their piece for like their senior project or whatever, or every other week it was a guest speaker. So like the guest speakers would come in, and it every single time it was like those YouTube videos where they're like, I did it, I know the secrets, here's how you do what I do, and they like don't actually say anything for 45 minutes, and I was like, this is so useless, but you had to be there because it was graded on attendance, and that was it. And you had to hand in a little slip at the end of it that you got at the beginning to prove that you were there. But then sometimes in the last 5 minutes they would say like one useful thing, and I was like, okay, I guess it's okay that I sat here for 50 minutes. This is my earliest class of the fucking week, and I had to wake up to come listen to somebody say literally nothing of substance for 45 straight minutes. So yeah, it was like watching a shitty YouTube video, and then eventually there. But so I kept that knowledge that maybe somebody will say something good at some point, and so I always make sure to watch those YouTube videos, and especially if they say something I disagree with. because then I have
Big
to
buff.
like think about it. I'm like, okay, why do I think that's a bad? Like, why do I think that they're wrong? Like, what's my thought process versus their thought process? Like, it makes me actually like analyze what I'm doing.
Right.
Oh, no.
Or if I see somebody with 1,000 subs and they're like, here's how to get 10,000 subs, I'm like, okay, they're obviously doing this wrong, and I'm like, let's see what they're doing so that I don't
Let's
do
make
that.
sure not to do what they're doing.
Yeah. No, there was this dude I had on Facebook that was like a promoter in the Pittsburgh scene, and he was just like so bad. Like, he just had all these really stupid ideas, or just like didn't grasp like, I want to say anything. But he like thought he was like the best, and so he was very loud about what he was doing and would like explain in depth what he's doing because he thought that like it fucking mattered. And like, he was just so bad at everything, so I would read every one of his posts to make sure that I didn't do it, because I was like, this guy has no grasp on reality, so like, let's see what he's doing and never do that. I don't want to say
I'm
it was
putting
helpful,
Squiggles to
but,
bed.
all right. Are you rejoining as the pea plant?
I absolutely am.
Excellent.
Oh, okay. Well,
Number 547 in the entire world.
Yeah, you know it. Top 7 mil. Green
top
team pea
7
plant.
mil.
We got this. It's so easy. You just be one of the best piranha plant players statistically,
Yeah.
and then the rest kind of takes care of itself. Like,
Then you just make your money.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm rolling in it.
It's a one-step process, honestly, because like, why wouldn't we
Yeah.
just already be the best? So like, step 1, get that money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And if that's not how you're doing it, what are you doing?
I don't know. Let me watch this YouTube video that explains it.
I just don't take advice from anyone who doesn't have a English accent. Is how I do it.
That's
It's
fair.
like, first, you just have to stop being terrible. So work on what you're doing. Is it bad? And if you say yes, then don't do it anymore. It's so easy. Like just
I like
stop
that-
it.
I like
It's
that.
that easy, you bloody simpleton.
That guy was like the English version of Jordan Peterson's voice. That really spoke to me on an existential level.
That was that is partially my my Martin Atkins impression.
Yeah.
Because I did actually take a bunch of advice from Martin. Like I was so Martin Atkins is the drummer was the drummer for like Nine Inch Nails and Pigface and Killing Joke, and he just so happened to be a instructor at the Madison Media Institute.
Oh, what?
And so I ended up taking a bunch of advice from him. So we won like a Madison Media Institute Battle of the Bands.
Yeah.
And at some point, and he forgot that he said this, but at some point he's like, the winner of the battle. I'll sit down and give him an hour-long presentation
Seminar,
on
yeah.
how to make the band better. And
forgot he had to do
and
that.
then he forgot that he said it. And I'm like, hey, Martin, can I get that thing that you said? And he's like, what? All right, okay, fine. And it was mostly like, well, you got to realize what you're doing. You have to realize if it's bad or not, and if it's bad, you got to stop. And I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
To his credit, that is true.
Yeah, no,
Like-
he was actually the guy that got me in.
Oh God.
Got me started on screen printing.
Oh, really?
What he did is he's like, so when we were out with Pigface, the person who was supposed to print our backdrop got super high and couldn't do it because he was so high, and so what we did is we went to a hotel the night before, and we stole all the bed sheets, and then and then in the hotel room we made screen prints from old pieces of wood, and then we just screen printed dollar bills with boobs on them all over the bed sheets.
Obviously.
And that was our backdrop, and it worked for the rest of the tour.
For
And I was like,
rest.
oh.
For the rest of the tour.
They're like, no one mail this. Like, we got it. All right, I'm gonna be right back. I put it to spectator mode. You guys can play around without me. I'll be right back.
Cool.
Smash that like button,
Yeah.
subscribe, bell button, everything, all the buttons. You know the ones. You know the ones. Join our Discord server. It's in the video description. Hang out with us in between streams.
Yeah, Grunty Rathalos really like wrecked house there at the end. I tried to fight the big dragon, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
The big dragon is very hard to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
I actually just beat the big dragon level in the game, in the single player game, so I think I know what I'm talking about.
It's funny because I actually just did that earlier today.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You and me both? Oh my gosh. Yeah, because I was like, oh yeah, I better, spend an hour playing this. Maybe I can unlock a new character or whatever. And then there's this big dragon fight. I'm like, what the fuck is this? And then it's like, you've unlocked the key to Gerbler's chamber. And I'm like, okay. So I go fight the final boss now, or what? What is that?
Yeah.
Like, what is his name? Gleam or
Galeem.
Galeem?
It's like Gleam, but with an A sound.
Yeah, Galeem.
Just wait till after you beat him.
Oh, there's a thing, huh?
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Well, I was just happy to unlock King K. Rool and Toon Link before this. So
Nice. Yeah.
I wasn't doing anything.
Hi, Kim.
hey, Kim.
Hi. I was
Nice.
Kim, if you could pick any flavor of ramen packet to represent your personality, which one would you pick?
Beef, because it's the most disappointing flavor. Thank you, good night.
Oh. Beef is my favorite flavor.
Classic.
Classic beef.
Classic beef.
We there's this like bot game in the Halberd Discord server. It's called Epic RPG, and it's just like a text-based like D&D-esque kind of thing, and you can make a guild with other players in it. And one person in our server, Big Don, we found out you could make a guild, and he was like, all right, I'll handle it. And it was like, he was like, create guild, Big Dun's harem. And then it was like, he was like, you can't name it that. And he was like, all right, create guild, Beef Squad. And they were like, you can't do that. It has to be one word. And he was like, beef. And so now it's just like guild beef. Like, I don't know. It's just very, very odd. Like, it'll be like, guild beef has gained 4 XP.
Oh.
Like, excellent.
Oops. Big hero scared me and I SD'd. Let the games begin.
Yuma, welcome to the chat. Thanks for joining us tonight. Thank you everyone for joining us tonight on this crisp Tuesday evening.
Oh yeah, it's crispy.
It's
It's so
having
my
a crispy
one of my
evening with
one of my taekwondo masters is from Spain, and she's been in the U.S. for a long time, and her English is great, but
Yeah.
she's never learned the difference between crisp and crispy. And we don't want to tell her,
Yeah,
because she'll be
natural.
like, okay, now when next time you do the kicks, I want the kicks to be very crispy. I want you to when you do the front kick, I want to see very crispy front kicks. And we're just sitting there like, just like, okay, crispy front kicks, got it.
You're like, coming up.
Yep. And I think one of these years we're gonna make like taekwondo. We were gonna do it this year, and then the whole fucking pandemic hit. We're gonna make like taekwondo T-shirts that just like have somebody like kicking a board or whatever, and it'll say crispy on the top of it.
Crispy kicks.
Yeah.
Hi, kicks.
High kicks, high kicks.
Oh man.
Let me get in this arena.
Yeah, get in it.
Get in that ring.
Time for some arenal failure.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh, it's like Grunty. Please pick the right team. Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to see. I'm thinking about. My brain is still in the streaming Among Us. I really want to do it. I'm thinking about when.
I'm down. I'll do it.
Yeah, me
If
too.
you like legit, like, are you guys free on Thursday?
Yes.
This Thursday, like
this
Yeah,
Thursday?
like 2 days.
Not
no,
this
I
Thursday.
got my neighbor movie night.
Okay. Cause like Thursday is like my new Friday. I like don't work on Fridays anymore.
Oh,
So
nice.
I've like
Hell
been
yeah.
thinking about like doing some stuff because I'm like that would also force me to like not waste my weekend because like I would have to get it like because normally I'm like it's the weekend, I don't have to do anything, like I'll just like sleep in for like 3 or 10 more hours or whatever.
Yeah.
And then like waste a bunch
Like
of
you
time. Yeah. And so I'm just like, well, if I had to be up, and it's like it wouldn't waste my whole night because like, you know, normally it's like, all right, I do the stream, I go to work, like that's my day for that day. But I'm like on a weekend it wouldn't be like, oh, that killed my whole night. I'm like, yeah, it would kill like 3 hours and then I have the rest of the day, like wouldn't be a big deal. But
Yeah, Thursdays are usually not the greatest for me because we got that all of us neighbors, you know, we get together and we watch fun art house movies and we talk about our feelings. You know, that's how we do it in Wisconsin.
with the cheese plate, obviously.
Oh, you know,
also.
I just had fresh cheese curds like tonight, right before the stream.
Nice.
Classic maneuver.
We have been. There has been a very obviously, like with the pandemic, getting fresh cheese curds has been a lot tougher than normal, which has been a real pain in the butt. But recently, one of the 5 farmers markets that we have here in Madison, because you know, liberals,
Yeah.
Farmers markets. Oh, you bet you think global warming's a real thing, don't you?
So I went to one of the 5 farmers markets has opened back up, and they have fresh cheese curds. So we're all about it.
It's no longer the cheese shortage.
I'm living right now. I'm living the dill cheese curd life. You know, where they take fresh dill and they just dump it inside of the cheese curds. I also
didn't know
like
that was the thing. So I'm learning.
Oh, dude,
You're talking pickles, right?
Yeah, well, like just like dill, like the herb. You know, you just take a bunch of cheese curds and you just take the herb dill and you just like throw a shit ton of it in the cheese curd bag.
I was just imagining like people dumping pickles into this giant vat of cheese.
It just
No,
flavors it,
not like pickle, not like full on pickles.
You're like, that'd be ridiculous. We just have other expensive cheeses.
But yeah, there's like a garlic herb that's also good. You know, it's like garlic and other herb.
Garlic and cheese.
I don't know, man. It's just good.
Herb. Ty, did you vote in you got a vote in our Discord patrons?
You know me, I'm so old. I have no idea what Discord is.
I know, but there's like it's like
somebody said
it's really close. So like,
okay. I'll do it tonight. I'll do it tonight. Somebody said, "Hey, does Lords of the Trident have a Discord?" And I'm like, "Oh fuck, no, we don't." Like, no, I'm not. Like, You know, I'd love to get it.
Running the game on you do have a Facebook group. You honestly, I feel like your like Patreon presence makes like way more sense to just like do stuff there or like.
Oh yeah, dog.
What is happening?
Dog on screen. Dog on screen.
Speaking of
I was
having
just
no
watching
clue
Too
what's
Cute earlier
happening.
today.
But I feel like legit, like if I had to give advice from one content creator to another, I would say for you personally, the way things are going, don't make a Discord, because people do it. So it's like, oh yeah, like closer like interaction, like you guys can like have this like community thing together with us. But like honestly, I bet it drives more people to your live streams when that is the only time that somebody can yell something at you.
Probably, yeah.
So like legit, like I wouldn't if I was you guys and didn't have one, I would not make one because I feel that you're probably accidentally generating extra traffic to your streams because people are like, oh, this is the only time that I can do something with them.
That I can yell, "You suck, Jimi Hendrix."
Yeah, or this is the only time I can give them $5 and whatever else. But yeah, like but yeah, so I would not have a Lord Chord. Even though you could call it
Lord Chord.
Even though you could call it Lord Chord, I still wouldn't.
Okay.
Oh, into the drink.
Yes.
Yes, the counterweight.
Carl Marx's watery grave.
That's my favorite Pikmin level.
How was I inside that?
Okay,
they
whoever
built it around
whoever
you.
is if the person writing the Shrek fanfiction is watching right now, please insert Karl Marx's watery grave somewhere in as an expletive, like Shrek goes, Karl Marx's watery grave.
I can't wait to hear Colin say that in any capacity, let alone as if it's something offensive.
Also, make sure to put a wrong piece of information about a dinosaur in there somewhere.
Yeah, he loves those.
Because he's gonna have to read it, and then you'll hear the tension in his voice, and it'll be great.
I'll hopefully just get him on the screen, and we can see his teeth start to grit while he's trying to.
Yeah, you're like, Colin, we're hearing some sort of a grinding noise or something coming. It's just like a whine. Just his teeth.
Just see smoke coming out of his mouth, and we're like, yeah, somebody said something vaguely incorrect. I didn't even read what was incorrect about dinosaurs, because at first I was making a joke, and I was like, I'm not gonna read that, Chief. And then I actually tried to read it, but I was on mobile, and I couldn't zoom in enough.
It was something like all dinosaurs are birds. And he's like, actually.
He's like, they're not. They're dinosaurs.
Well, I mean, he made an interesting point about the family tree of dinosaurs, which is okay, all right, fair enough.
Yeah,
but,
I mean, it's how. I don't know. I mean, it's probably the same thing about like humans are primates, right? That is the classification that we have. But we're not gorillas. Gorillas are gorillas. I was assuming
we're not all strong ass apes.
Yeah. We're just regular ass apes. I assumed that was the distinction that was happening.
Yeah, something like that.
Like how all squares are rectangles, but not all rectangles are squares.
Exactly.
Unless you're in a YouTube's comments section, and then just whatever you say goes. You're obviously right if you're making the comment. There's clearly no way that you didn't think about what you were saying before saying it. It's just it's.
And don't you dare talk to me about my bonsai trees. I swear to God, I'll kill them.
At this place that I used to work, one of my coworkers had a virtual bonsai tree, on their phone.
Virtual.
Because we were like, what I bet would be an app that people would totally use, just as a relaxing thing. We're like, virtual bonsai tree, and we're like, we should make that. And then we just looked it up, and we're like, yeah, somebody already did.
Yeah,
so
alright, it's already a thing.
The office would go out to lunch on Fridays, and we would just talk about the bonsai tree, and our other coworkers were like, what are you talking about? We're like, nah, it's just on his phone. It's just a fake bonsai tree that we're super invested in at this point, I guess. But yeah, and everyone else was like, what is wrong with you guys? And we were like, I don't know. I'm just trying to relax. Have you never relaxed?
Have you never relaxed before?
Clearly you've never relaxed before.
Yeah. I was too relaxed at that job, which is why they told me to never.
Oh
my god! Did you just get bladed into SimCity? Is that what happened there?
And completely destroyed by that giant laser.
Yeah.
There was nothing good happening for
Team Strong Ass Ape.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Which is not Team Human. I mean, it is, but it's not. Don't. I mean, I'll argue. Oh no, my controller disconnected for some reason. I can't see the screen. I'm just dead in the water. I'll be right back.
You're also dead, so
Just dead, period.
dead in the Karl Marx's watery grave.
Yeah, exactly. We sent Katie to Karl Marx's watery grave.
That was weird.
Oh no.
Go, Petey, go! Take them down while time is suspended.
Alright, Velcro, it's up to you now.
No, 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 get this Metroid off me. It's not a very stylish hat. No, 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 no. I don't want to get hit by the blue falcon when we're already going so fast. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Time stopped for real.
Yeah, something froze. A connection error has occurred. What?
Oh no!
My internet's fantastic. What the fuck are you doing?
My fault.
Hmm.
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
Uh-oh. Yep, you DC'd, Katie.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, man.
No, that was intentional. I just didn't know it was gonna ruin it for everyone. Am I not back on? Oh my god, what is happening? Legit, I think my Switch like overheated or something, and it just like freaks out. Because this happens like when we're however many hours into the stream.
Yeah.
Every time.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
for
we've
some
had a
reason.
good 2 hours. You know.
Yeah.
If-
So I felt it. It was definitely heated up, but like I've never heard of that being a thing. That it's like, oh yeah, my Switch overheated and I can't play Smash Bros anymore. Like.
Huh.
I've never heard of that one. So. Let me read you. What's our code? 5GKRP.
Yep.
5G KRP.
5GKRP. Let's get back in here. Enter arena ID. 5GKR.
5GKRP.
DAY. Night. All right. Alright, we're back in
GKRP.
it.
Come go to Under the Sea. Karl Marx's watery grave.
That's what the K in GKRP stands for.
Karl Marx's watery grave.
Yeah, like
The whole.
just the K
thing.
stands for all of it. Yeah.
Right.
I don't know what the rest of it is, but I know what the K is.
Like the acronym I made for when Savannah posted that peanut butter and jelly deviled eggs.
Oh God, what did you say?
I said, yeah, I like PBJDE. Please bring me closing or open parentheses Jake in J. End parenthesis these delicacies D.E. Thanks.
That was like an incredibly cursed image. Ty, if you haven't seen the cursed image going around, it was just like you know, a cut in half hard-boiled egg, like it was gonna be a deviled egg, but then the devil of it was peanut butter and jelly.
What?
Yes.
Oh,
Mhm.
gross.
Yeah,
That's
it was,
totally cursed.
Yes. So
It sounds really good to me.
please bring
no.
Jake. Jake, what is wrong with you, dude? I'm kicking you off the team. Like that's.
Yeah.
I'm voting you out. We're not even.
Voting me
We're
out.
not.
Oh
not even
no,
playing
when we
that game
play
yet, but, like.
I mean, so
now
there's
when
a
we
couple-
play it, as soon as you're reminded, it's just gonna be all right. Guys,
Wait a second.
Jake likes peanut butter jelly deviled eggs. Kick him out, and everybody's just gonna agree
there's
instantly.
now 3 things that you need to be like a power metal band that's like in, you know, that's okay on the train. You gotta, you know, not be racist. You gotta behave with women, and you can't like peanut butter, you know, deviled eggs.
I think it's really the jelly and the egg. Like I don't even know if I mean, like I wouldn't eat it either way, but like out of the two, like if the peanut butter mixed with the egg or the jelly mixed with the egg, I feel like oh hey, we're cats now. Can we
Haha.
Can we
Pictures
do
of
any-
cats.
can we do anything about that, or do we just
No, that's just the power of the assist trophy.
You just sort of-
Vincent Van Gogh.
Yep.
you just vibe as a cat? for
Power of love is a
too
beautiful
long.
thing.
Uh-oh.
Make a one-man cat. Make another man
Sing.
nest.
It's also just a cat. We
Oh.
both just turned into cats. I really don't know what it's about still, but
Thanks for saving me, Ty, with
Oh.
the footstool.
Well, you know, that's how I do.
I got dunked on. I got bounced off the side plate, which is like what it's there
Oh
for.
no! You footstooled me and it killed me that time.
That's right. That's right. That's how I do. I play poorly, and it freaks people who play well out because they think I play well, and then they expect me to do moves that I can't understand why I should be doing them.
Classic maneuver.
Yeah, it's on brand.
It's yeah,
On
it
brand.
tracks.
It tracks.
I hit you in the head like twice, and you're still here. So like, I really don't understand.
I got a hard ass head.
I guess so.
I never said I was. I never said I was
Strong-ass head.
smart. You know.
just a thick skull.
Just
A lot of protection.
I'm a thick boy. I'm got a large
Just a
skulled boy. I've got
beautiful
very many
large boy.
calcium deposits in my brain.
Supple skin.
Gorgeous,
Soft
beautiful,
skin,
supple.
soft skin, hard skull. The
You know,
classic.
back in Vancouver, I used to go to the nude beach where I would expose myself. This next one is called "Kill or Be Killed."
I'm adding that to the list of things bands can't say for them to be okay. Like
I used to expose myself.
No!
and then sing a song about murder. Like yeah. What bands are okay? I don't know.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on that list. I mean, Smolder. That's all I got.
It's not a list. It's like a bullet point, really.
It's a small PowerPoint slide.
Smolder's cool. Oh man, I don't know. I mean, I've
Oh,
purposely
no.
I've purposely not talked to a lot of these bands because I just find out that like one of them is a libertarian, and I'm like, I'm good. Like I don't. And everyone's
Thanks,
like,
I'll pass.
yeah, I don't know. They're like 2019 album of the year. I'm like, it might be, but like, goddamn, are they some dumb kids? Like I'm certainly never wearing their T-shirt again. But like,
He's like, hey, have you heard this band before with that libertarian racist guy? And he's like, nah, I heard it already.
you're like, yeah, dude, I that doesn't narrow it down. Like, which one? Like,
Which one are you talking about?
What are we talking about? Ty, I would at least definitely continue the series and at least until the Adamantis album comes out.
Yeah.
You could grab
right,
a track
Grunty.
off of there. I've heard some of
Team
it.
Cute.
I might have to, you know, depending on where things go, I might have to do some, like, Project Roan Wolf stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they do vocals similar to your. I've seen like a preview clip, I think, of Pat being like recording some vocals, and I was like, oh, cool. I had literally no clue what this band sounds like.
Right.
So that might be in your wheelhouse.
My timbre, if you will.
Yeah.
That might be in your mill house.
Everything's coming up wheelhouse.
Coming up Millhouse. I was on my Sega CD stream last night, and I don't know, you know, maybe too many beers in, but I started waxing poetic about like the difference in timbre between my like high head voice and my chest voice, and I'm like, I just, you know, I wish I had like a high head voice that I could, you know, really control, that make it sound chesty, like Jorn Landy or something like that, you know. But it's like, it's very, you know, and people are like, I love Kill to Die. I'm like, yeah, well, I do too, but it's also, you know, it's just very cool, you know. Like, and then I'm like, well, nobody cares, you know.
You're like, this has been a weird, weird tangent of.
Well, you know, well, I really think if I could
taste.
lower my larynx a little bit and maybe open up my pharyngeal path, that I could really, you know, make it sound a little different and a little bit more beefy and chesty, and
A
you know.
little less King Diamond-esque, and
Yeah, that's basically what I want. You know, I don't want to sound
Yeah.
like. Yeah.
Who does that? I mean, come on, that's a classic.
Yeah, but it's like
I
you
went
know,
to see King
I
Diamond,
wasn't. I haven't
and he
met.
had a grandma in a wheelchair with him on stage, and I was
Really?
losing my goddamn mind.
I mean, if I were King Diamond, I would too. But
yeah, right.
damn. But
Oh. Kim is holding her King Diamond pick in front of the. Right, that's what that was, right?
Yes. Of course.
like
in front of the
look,
screen.
I appreciate King Diamond for what he is. But I will also say that King Diamond is like a band that I showed my vocal instructor as like a, can you believe this shit? Like,
yeah, and they were like, absolutely not.
you know, they're like, wait a minute, people like this guy's famous. I'm like,
this
yeah,
is
like
a real.
and he sings like that. I'm like, yeah.
What was I gonna say? Whenever I was in high school, I hated King Diamond, cause like obviously, but but my friend. Well, first off, my friend Alex, the one that like I've mentioned like 3 other times on this stream specifically, he
Alright,
gave
Katie,
like a.
jump into this.
Oh,
Sorry.
that. I got you. Fool me once. But Alex was describing a King Diamond song too. He was describing the grandma song, and I hadn't heard it yet. And he was like, and I hadn't heard of King Diamond at all yet. And Alex is like, yeah, there's like this like 90s R&B song. And I'm like, go on. He's like, and it's about like this dude like trying to have sex with his grandma. And I'm like, all right. And he's like, yeah, and the lyrics are like, I want to be inside you, grandma. And I was like, that sounds like the worst fucking thing I've ever heard. I need to check this out. And so then I find it, and I'm like, Alex, what the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Like, that is absolutely not anything that's happening in this song. Like, how did you connect any of these points? Like, it's not 90s, it's not R&B, those aren't the words. The guy does kind of sound like that, but like, what? But like, yeah, it's like that was like my first, and I was like, but also I still hate this. It's still like fucking terrible. And
Dang it!
God damn, that was good.
down to the last millisecond.
I thought I still had a jump.
But so then Alex and one of our other friends like saw me. They had a party and I went there and I was wearing a King Diamond shirt. This was like 2 years ago or like a year ago or something. Yeah, I was wearing Kim's King Diamond shirt. And they were like, oh, I thought you hated King Diamond. I was like, are you talking about 15 years ago? Like, you talking like you just have to keep. I was like, no. I was like, guys, 15 years ago, I was like, this dude sounds like shit. He sounds like he's overdosing on muscle relaxers. This is terrible. And I was like, now I'm like, this dude sounds like shit. He sounds like he's overdosing on muscle relaxers. This is awesome.
Yeah,
It is awesome.
I won't besmirch King Diamond for what he is. It's just, you know, from like a vocal perspective.
Oh yeah,
you know,
it's so bad.
like you're just like, well, okay, you know, and it's like it's the same situation of like what we've talked about many times before. It's like where, you know, you get into those situations where like, oh, people like this. Oh wait, people like me too. Oh god. Oh no.
Like, oh no. I'm the dumb one. Yeah.
I'm bad.
But like, yeah, no, like he's like just his vocal technique is atrocious, but it is very it's a
well, I wouldn't say atrocious. I would just say it's like insanely unique.
Yeah, like it's his thing. Like if I heard somebody else doing it, I'd be like, so you're very bad at what you do. Like like, and that's it. But like I understand that like that's King Diamond's thing.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's his like trademark at this point. But like, yeah, if I heard somebody else doing it, I'd be like, why are you doing that? Like,
why are you King Diamond?
Yeah, I'd be like, there's already a King Diamond. Like, we don't need. And I do that with like a lot of people. I'd be like, why is that? Like, that's just this other band. Like, why are you doing that?
Oh my god!
All right, demolished. Oh god, I forgot about the bat.
Kim's gonna punch you in the head.
I know that you hate me now, Kim, and I'm sorry about that.
Talking
and
garbage on King Diamond.
It's I'm not talking garbage on King Diamond. I'm just saying that I showed it to my vocal teacher, and my vocal teacher was wondering why people listen to it.
He's
That's
like,
all.
I'm not saying it's bad. I just showed it to a professional, and they were like, "This is bad."
I mean, he's a doctor of voice. You know, like, so it's like, well, I'm gonna show him all of the voice stuff that I've got, and then,
It's so funny.
you know, I'm like, people compare me to this guy, and I don't know if that's a good thing. And he's like, oh, you know.
It's like, that sure does happen for you, I guess.
Yeah, but did you get compared to Edna from Incredibles? Is that her name? Yeah.
Edna
What?
from The Incredibles?
I don't remember what her voice sounds like.
No, 'cause of
Edna
my voice.
mode.
'Cause of I think if he's still here, I never can read his fucking name. Destracon.
What?
Destracon. I think he was the one that said I looked like a chibi anime Edna or something.
That's hilarious.
Ty, teach me how to sing.
Okay.
He said okay.
Hell yeah. I sang Sally's song from The Nightmare for Christmas for karaoke last week, and someone said I sounded just like the original person, and I'm gonna ride that high for about a year.
Nice.
I was in chorus for 3 years. 4 years.
Nice.
All right.
I'm a soprano, apparently, even though I sound like a little boy when I talk.
Yeah, everyone else has these like weird like things that they picked up like during like COVID, and they're like, here's this new hobby, or like, here's like how my life has changed, and like me and Kim were like, I guess karaoke night with like one of the My Hero Academia voice actors is just part of what we do
that?
now.
Right when it was
Oh,
my
it
turn.
was with-
Do you do that online?
Fucking call.
Yeah,
That's
yeah, he
interesting.
has a Discord server, and he was not in the karaoke night until right before Kim started singing. She was like,
Oh shit.
she's like, how weird would it be if like that's when he joined? Like, she was like, I don't want him to hear me sing. Like, that would suck if he joined. And then like 3 seconds later, it was like, oh, somebody joined the call. Who is it? It was like, oh, yeah, it's the only person Kim didn't want to have hear her sing. Right now. So,
Oh yes, it's the squeaky hammer.
Said about it 'cause everybody started like yelling.
but it's not the squeaky rainbow sword, is it?
No. No, it's not.
but yeah, that dude.
I'd come hang out for some karaoke. I don't know.
That dude Aaron that was
I
in
love
the chat
karaoke.
in the chat earlier, that I was like, bro, we do this every month. You just gotta wait like 3 more weeks and we'll be back with Smash Night. He's somebody that we met through through that group of people. He's made the I mean, he does a bunch of audio. His tag on the internet is Aaron Does Audio. He does a bunch of audio stuff.
600 copyrighted songs.
He has over 600 copyrighted songs, I've just been told.
All right.
And what was I gonna say? He made the Twitch openings for a couple of the voice actors when they stream on Twitch. So they have like theme songs written by Aaron for whenever their streams start. But
Nice.
but yeah,
That's
so
cool.
that's like some of the other people that we've met through this. But like, yeah, that was like not how I was expecting global pandemic to go. That it's just like, oh yeah, Friday night karaoke with the voice actor.
Yeah, but you get your knees blown off every
See ya.
No, and then he just like relentlessly will make fun of Kim for her personal interests.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I if you guys have a link to that, I'd drop in.
It's just like it's within the server, so it's not even with
Oh,
what do I
okay.
say? It's not like a public ordeal either.
Oh.
You can't even
Thanks
just
for the
like
mention.
just people watch with it. But
Well, I mean, I would come in and sing, obviously.
right, no, but I'm just like, even to just see what it's all about. But yeah, I'll see. They post like a theme.
I guess let them know,
every
like,
week.
be like, yo, this guy's cool. He can kind of sing. He's all right.
Be like, oh yeah, just this dude just wants to come sing some songs. Last week it was Disney, and then like a bunch of people like sang songs from Frozen. And I was like, all right, I'm not gonna be the 18th person to do this, so I'll just like wait till next week to join in on karaoke night. But
Be my guest. Be my guested.
yeah, see, no, you could work it out. But yeah, I don't know. They said that they have a different theme every week, and I don't know what the next week theme is. But then eventually, like late into the night, like once everybody's sung their song for the
Oops.
theme,
now
they're
I'm
just
gonna be on
like,
the winning team.
rip. But But Kim, I guess, said they're deciding what the theme is tomorrow. But I'll let
right.
you know what the themes are. If there's one that you're
Hopefully
like, oh
it's-
yeah, that's my thing, then like yeah.
Hopefully it's classic opera songs.
Well, like that was the thing. Like I just sat like before they did it as like an organized thing. Like I was just like playing Fall Guys, and I like saw that they were all like in the karaoke chat, and I was like, oh, I'll see what like they're doing, and I just like hung out like with my mic off, like listening to people, and it was all like show tunes, and like it already was like Disney stuff. So whenever they did the second one, or not the second one, whenever they did the most recent one, I didn't even realize there was a theme that was like, oh, we're all singing Disney songs, because like the other time I sat in, that's just like what everyone was already doing. So I was just like, that's just
Right.
their thing. Like they just like they like show tunes and stuff. And then later I was like told, I was like, no, like that's actually the theme of the week. Like everyone is singing a Disney song, and I was like, that makes like a lot more sense, I guess.
I survived.
I didn't.
Big brain play by me.
I'm technically still in it. I didn't realize that like thing that I got attacked with like reversed my controls, and I just like flung myself off a cliff. Trying to do the opposite, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But I was mercilessly
Oh
destroyed.
no.
I'm thinking about doing another karaoke live stream.
Yeah. They
like,
seem
in
to
the
go
near future.
real well for you.
They go
so-
really,
Yeah,
really,
so-
really well. The last two in a row,
Mhm.
we've raised like $1,200
Yeah.
for charity. Like,
Is that
and
is that
I've
after
gotten
the
really drunk.
Is that like after the other places like take? Is that like after YouTube's cut, or
Yeah,
like is that?
yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Because like I'll see that number, and like I don't know if like the people contributing like know that part of it, or like if that's the number like later when you're like, this is how much money we raised. I don't know if like that's the number that you give is like after the cut or what.
Oh,
But
yeah, no, I usually
haven't
try to
wanted
give
to
them-
like publicly been like, is that after YouTube takes like a chunk of the charity money or like whatever? Because I'm like, I don't
Yeah,
know. I don't know
that's.
what-
I
don't know how
usually try to
people
do
feel
it like post like the actual number that I gave. You know?
yeah. So yeah, that's what I want. Like either way, it wouldn't even matter. Like if that was pre-YouTube, like I'm not like.
Oh
what
yeah,
the
yeah,
fuck?
no.
Yeah. I'm just like I don't know, cause I don't know. You know how it is, like being in a band
Yeah.
and stuff. And there's just like you know how certain things work, but like the general public does not, and so it's just like you have to word things in a certain way that like your friends in
Yeah.
bands don't like think that you're like being.
You always have to be
weird
a
or, like-
little like, oh, you know, we did this when it was actually like, well, it's 30% less, but well, you know,
Yeah, exactly.
you play the PR angle a little bit.
Yeah, so I didn't know. I didn't know which one it was, but like either
No,
way,
it is actually like
absurd
$1,200, like
numbers.
legit.
yeah.
so-
That's,
And I got
Insane.
real drunk. Oh my god. Oh. Like you know, there's not gonna be a Sunday afterwards, kind of like drunk. It's like, okay, I'm just gonna sit here and
is
not.
it? I forget exactly how the system works. Is it that they super chat and pick a song and a drink simultaneously, or is it
No,
some
no,
people
so
can
it's
just
like-
super chat for a drink, or some people can just super chat for a
Right.
song, or
Yeah, so I've got categories of I've got a $1 category, a $5 category, a $10 category, and a $30 category for songs.
Mhm.
And the 1, 5, and 10 are based on difficulty, and the $30 is like is how stupid the song is.
Yeah.
So you know,
so like
if it's like
Manowar's in
Smash
that
Mouth
category.
or yeah, and then it's $5, and then you can like outside of that you can do $5 to make me drink, and $20 to make me take a shot.
Oh,
Yeah, and a lot of people were throwing shots. So
there's
You know.
something about it that like people just want to make people drink, and like I don't get it, but like like that's like the key on something. Like you crack the code like immediately.
Yeah.
Of just being like, yo, give me money and I'll drink, and people are like, I will fucking fling it at you. Like,
well, I stole that from the guy who did the whole metal bands react to pop
yeah.
thing that got us like the 7,000 subscribers.
The bump,
you
the
know.
big bump.
the big bump, the Colbert bump, basically. So he had a live stream where he's like, "Yo, everybody who super chats, my girlfriend and I are gonna take a sip of wine," and people were just like, "Here's $40, take 40." And I was like, "Oh my god!"
Oh,
like
right.
I was watching this, like, I gotta do this. You know, I like drinking. This is great.
Yeah, it's it's the key. It really.
Yeah.
Don't know,
So,
what, don't know what it is about it, but
So
people go
I kind
feral
of stole
for
that
it.
from him. But yeah, it was insane how many people were like, take 12 shots. I'm like,
You're like,
I
I
charity.
physically can't do that like in a row. Like,
yeah.
you're like maybe over the course of an evening, but Jesus Christ, guys. Oh, I'm dead.
My favorite
Super
comments are like, what we had a couple of there was a couple of our friends that were watching, like very close friends that were watching, and they had kind of like a bet going of like when like, okay, when can we tell that Ty is like visibly drunk?
Yeah.
And when can we tell that like he's drunk, like where you can hear it in his voice, kind of a thing. And they they all like agreed on a certain point at which like he's clearly drunk, okay, he clearly can't sing anymore, and my favorite comment of the whole night was like, man, he is shit-faced, but he's still nailing it. Like, yep, hell yeah.
Well, it's kind of
It's
my
like,
thing, at least right now.
I was singing like Nessun Dorma, like completely blackout drunk. I'm like, Nessun Dorma, and he's like, they're like, oh, here comes the bee, and then I just wail on it. And they're like, holy shit. And then afterwards,
Okay,
I'm like, I don't know what anything is going on, but let's fucking do this. So it's good to know that that's kind of like at this point like a built-in thing.
Not a reflex, but it's just it's part of your nature.
Yeah. So okay, funny story. When I was going in for my second ACL surgery,
Yeah.
The second surgeon, so they roll me into the OR and they haven't put me under yet, which is kind of weird because like normally they put you under and then they roll you into the operating room and then they do the whole thing. Okay. So they specifically rolled me into the operating room first, and the surgeon, I'm like, I'm on this bed, right? And the surgeon who's like putting me under, he like pulls down his mask. He's like, "Hey man, I'm a big fan, like, and so we got some music for you to go under to." And he hits play on this iPod and he's playing like the Metal C, and I'm like, "Oh sweet," and he puts me under like as I'm listening to Metal C. Apparently, so I woke up with my like with a sore ass throat, which didn't happen the first time.
Yeah.
And like the nurse goes like, yeah, they put you under and you were like out, but you wouldn't stop singing, so they had to shut off the music. And then they couldn't get the windpipe down your trachea because you just kept singing after the music went off. So they had to like force it down there, so you might have a sore throat for a couple days.
Oh my god. I feel like I remembered you saying something about that on Facebook, but you did not say that end part, that you wouldn't stop singing under anesthesia. That's
It was really fucking funny. It was actually like
See you,
really...
Grunty.
See you, Grunty.
Well, I don't know. Should we do like one more and?
Yeah,
Colin.
sounds
Yeah.
right. Wait, Jake, can you add you and the amiibo, or is it one or the other?
No, it's just me.
Okay, yeah.
I wish I could play both.
Because I was gonna
Alright.
say, I was like, well, if we could just have that replace the player 4, then let's do it. But not a possibility. All right, this is for all the marbles. There's no stakes,
Yeah.
but except some marbles, I guess. But
I don't know if you noticed when like I cut out apparently from their like Discord cut me out for a second of the call, but like when I looked at Discord to see what was happening, it just had like a screen that said, "Did you know?" And I was like, "What are you trying to tell me, Discord? Just put me back on the call."
it's like, this is not the time for fun facts. Have you know that McDonald's Sprite is taste?
Did you know 9/11 was an inside job? Wait,
Like-
Discord, what?
Like, yeah, you know how Discord
rumor
just like
come out.
says whatever like weird cringy like gamer phrase like whenever somebody joins the Discord, and it's just like
Yeah.
it's like that's what it throws out there. Like normally it's just like username is firing their laser. It's like shut up, please stop. Like this is not necessary. Just like
Instead it's
user
just conspiracy theories.
Yeah, they're like user whatever did 9/11. Like oh, like that's a steep accusation. Like
User George Bush has entered the chat.
I guess that would be the how after like every Discord name it has like it's like hashtag and then like 4 numbers and be like 0911. It's like George W.
Oh
Bush.
no. Oh nice, you got your friend from the same franchise.
I cannot think of his name. Knuckle Joe. Rougher than Knuckle Joe. Here he comes.
1 life equals 1 Knuckle Joe.
Rougher
Yeah.
than Knuckle Joe.
Let me see some bees in the chat for Knuckle Joe.
I just instantly die after that.
Yeah.
Alright, I got dunked on. So
Oh,
tired.
I made you tiny right at the end. You could be a rock me to get this assist trophy real quick.
I do
Here
like
to
the
see if I can style on you a little bit.
the post-apocalyptic scene.
Oh, never
that
mind.
that we've set up here. For the,
Yeah,
for
in the
end of
background.
chat.
There's
Yeah.
a big old gender reveal party going on.
Oh my god! When somebody in the hard drive group like posted whatever about like J.K. Rowling like sucking ass, and I was like, "Can someone throw this bitch a gender reveal party?" And someone was just like, "What? No, those are dangerous." And everyone was like, "That's literally the entire point." Like, yep, that was the joke. Like that's why I said it, because
That's the
I
joke.
want her to be in a California wildfire, but like. Yeah, and they're just like, haven't you seen how those go? And I'm like, yes, that's why else would I say such a thing? Like, anyway, but yeah, so that was weird. But I was like, that was the most obscure death threat I think a human has ever made.
Yeah.
Like, time to throw a gender reveal party for this person. So whatever. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching tonight. We'll be back doing this again. I mean, this specific event, like a Super Smash-a-thon. We do it like every month, but we stream every Tuesday, and now Kim streams on Fridays, not on Thursdays. So we stream every Tuesday and Friday. So be sure to subscribe, like the video, hit the bell, do all that YouTube stuff. If you want to check out Ty's band, all of his stuff is in the video description. You can also join our Discord server. It's also in the video description. Thanks to the channel patrons for supporting us. They are Zindios, Astrobeat. Hey, thanks, Jake. I'm gonna get real close to the mic and say that. Thanks, Jake.
Hey,
Really-
thank you.
Really
You're
appreciate
welcome.
you.
No problem.
Next on the list is just Lords of the Trident. Hey, I'm gonna get real
Hey,
close to
what's
the mic. Thanks, Ty. Thanks for all the support.
Get on the Patreon. Get on Katie's Patreon. 100% of the Patreon funds go to communism right after all the chicken nuggies have been purchased.
Directly there.
Once
yeah.
you,
I think I
once
actually
you-
have it
once
listed as
you do
Crab
that-
Rangoon.
oh, Crab Rangoon. You know,
Crab
once
Rangoon.
once Katie finishes her Crab Rangoon, then all that extra money goes to communism. And if you got extra money to spend that you want to go to like also potentially communism, Lords of the Trident, go to patreon.com/Lords of the Trident.
It's in the video description.
Do it.
At least I'm really sure it. Yeah, it is. Wait. Yeah, it is. I needed to double check, but so Zindios, Astrobeat, Lords of Trident, Big Dun, Sebastian, Grunty, Gunderslam, Colin, Cam, and Brian. Thank you all so much. Kim will be here. Is that what's happening this week? Yeah, Kim will be here on Friday playing some Mario 64, the updated but not updated 3D All-Stars version that is on the Nintendo Switch.
I am really excited for that because, and I know I'm gonna get kicked out of every nerd community that I'm in for saying this.
For saying
but
that you want to play it, yeah.
No. I have never played Mario 64 ever in my entire life, because I did not have a Nintendo 64. The last console that I owned, that my parents would buy me was a Sega CD. And then from there on out, it was like, well, you better save your money for the next one. And I'm like, dude, you give me $5 a week. I don't know. Like, I'm not sure.
It's probably not gonna happen. It's probably fine.
Yeah, and so the next console I purchased after the Sega CD was a Nintendo Wii. So like I completely skipped an entire like multiple generations.
Yeah, you
know?
skipped like
no
2
PlayStation,
gens,
no PS2, no nothing. You know, so
just
so
straight to the...
I'm pumped. I'm pumped.
Oh yeah, because there's also
Sunshine.
You didn't have a GameCube, so Sunshine's on there too, which is also nerds hate that because they are like, I don't know.
Too much water.
Too much
0 out
water.
of
There you
10.
go. No, like legit. Somebody tried to like argue with me. They were like, the camera is bad on it. I was like, but it has like the C stick to adjust it. Like, what's bad on it? Because I hadn't played it in a while. I was like, what's bad on it? They were like, every time you go to hover, it starts to readjust the camera to be behind you. And I was like, why didn't you just get used to that?
Yeah.
Like if it's every time, if you know that it's every time, or like, so that means that the game wants you to have the like, just do it at once. Like it wants you to have the camera behind you. Just do that, and like you will never even notice. I was like, why are you doing like a front camera view of yourself when you're playing this game? Like, why are you in like reverse third person view? I didn't understand. I didn't understand. My gripes with most old games are the camera, so like I get it, but like I just thought that was super ridiculous that it's like it's on a 360 rotate with the C stick. You can put it anywhere. And then they were like, I hate that you have to look behind. I hate you have to look where you're going. And I was like, that's got to be the worst excuse. Like that has to be the
whole time that you're playing Mario Sunshine, they make you look at Mario's butt, which makes you gay, which is inherently bad. So 0 out of 10 stars, and I do mean red stars, not purple stars, because clearly.
Come on, game designers, get it together.
Oh my god, I hate this video. I hate. All right, that's enough yelling about this version of the game we haven't even played, which they already said they didn't change it. So like we know that it's actually just the old version. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Join our Discord. It's in the video description. I'll see you guys in Discord, and Kim will see you guys Friday night.